Hello. Hello, 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 hello. How you all doing? ignore the chat. It should be there we go. This should be in English, hopefully. There's God. Okay. Hello. Ignore what the cat girl is doing behind me. Ignore the cat girl. Ignore the cat girl. Hello all. Hello all. Okay. Hi Flappy. I don't actually remove the messages. It's just like an automatic deletion after a set amount of time or something. I don't know. It's up to YouTube. I can't ignore the cat girl. But ignore what she. Look at her face. Don't. Look at her other assets. Welcome in, Diamond. Yeah, exactly what Diamond said. It's YouTube removing him. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything about it. Hi, Dragon Steve. Hi, Zero. Hi, Bola Bolaji. What is this peak that's blessing my ears? The intro music for this game. I honestly was not expecting it to be such a bop. I haven't actually looked into the. Okay, I've looked at the tags for this game, but I haven't like looked into the game itself, if it makes sense. Like, it had a decent enough rating on Steam. There was no like psychological horror, or it's not like that one VTuber game that kind of blew up recently that turned out to be like Honey Pop VTuber edition. So I was like, well, this looks cute. I may as well try it out. Welcome in, KB. I'm sorry for the lag. Oh shoot, did a bit of a skip there. Hi Tomonoja, sweet Saturday to you too. Welcome in Staljo, and how are you feeling now? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thank you very much. I didn't expect it to switch to this specific model of the cat girl, which if keen eye viewers would realize that the static version is what I have on the thumbnail. And yes, I was aware of the kid. I was made aware of the kid when I was making the thumbnail. Give me one sec. Let me turn the music down a bit. It's a bit loud, isn't it? Is that better? Can you guys hear me better now? Oh, please be like... Can you guys like hear me properly, or do I sound weird? Am I... Until that says something, I looked again. Listen. You sound fine? Good, because I plugged my AirPods. What the fuck? I plugged my headphones into the jack after. What do you call it? After I'd started stream, so I didn't know if that was gonna fuck with it or something. 1 second, let me just. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're good. We're all good, we're dandy. There's 7 us playing Peak in VC. I need to play Peak. Mama's invited me to play Peak. I haven't gotten around to it yet, though. It's like... Slightly move that over. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's the tiniest bit too small for it. One sec. Oh, fuck. Give me a second. That, like, single little, like, black line is throwing me off. Is that gone now? It's gone. Yay, I think. Yay! Okay. You guys ready to get off this menu? Let me just wait 1 sec. The can you? Ah! Okay, you can see my control and cursor now. It's a different girl. Hooray! No more booba. Sorry, guys. Oh shit. 1 sec. Sorry. Why is everyone playing that damn horse game? KB, try it out. I think you'd like it, KB. There's also cute horse girls in it. KB, one of the horse girls has a vampire skin. Which girl? Let's go. Yeah. Let me see if I. Ah, she's back. Go to. Okay. There's a dragon girl. You should please don't kick my ass every time she comes on screen. You got like a. I think she's a fox girl. It's still a no. Guys, what else does KB like? We got a fox girl. Dude, honestly, she's got like this one promotional art of her, which is absolutely adorable. I'll show you it after stream if we have time. I haven't seen you. Apparently we got some. I'm gonna guess based off the fact she's got stuff, like a coat hanging off her arm. She's either gonna be a boss, like my boss, or she's gonna be like either some kind of delinquent or mafia role. You got a magician with with some very big cushions. Which girl's back? We have your dad. Which girl laughing at me again? And oh my god. Oh my god. You know, they're all just laughing at me, so we're just gonna start. To enhance your gaming experience, please answer the following questions first. This is ominous not ominous, but this is cool. The tonal shift in music, guys. Well, KB, there are some girls on Uma Musume, or women, depending how you see it, who have some very big personalities. Anyway, how many VTubers do you regularly follow? I'm an outsider, less than 3 people. I don't know who Gachi is. Oh, Gachi Koi. So refers to viewers who develop a real crush on a VTuber and fantasize about a genuine relationship with them. Don't do that. I'm gonna be real with you guys right now. Do not be a gachikoi. You're just gonna get your heart broken, alright? From 3 to infinity. Daremo daisuki. Love everyone. A Japanese song that refers to a fan who stands for multiple content creators. I'm more of a... Okay. Here's the thing. This obviously changes the dialogue to explain what each term is, depending if terms, like VTuber specific terms come up. Obviously, if you're I'm an outsider, obviously it says that more jargon explained. They're going to explain every single little bit. If you're less than 3 people, they're probably just going to explain like the really unknown terms. Or if you go from 3 to infinity, then obviously they're not gonna bother explaining things at all. I follow a lot of VTubers. As a VTuber myself, I know a lot of the terminology, which is surprisingly more rare than you think. Some VTubers don't know any of the linguistics at all. Like Mabu, for example, which kind of surprised me. No offense, Mabu, for the call out. But basically... But yeah. However, I know a lot of people in my chat have come from my ASMR side, so I don't know if people would like me to go with A, just so that they aren't confused going along, or I could select C, which is actually me, And then if a term comes up that people don't know, I can just pause and explain it myself. Oh, for the VOD. What? What's a gachkoi? Right, until you're by them. What? Remember, chat simping is gay unless it's for an act. Goddamn. Why are you trying to convince me to play a gambling game with horse girls? Because I want others to suffer with my addiction. I'd say B, go for the middle. Yeah, gachakoi is basically just you fall in love with the viewer, but not in like a oh, I love their content, or like, oh, this is a really cool person kind of way, in the way that you're like, fuck me and have my babies. Which obviously is why it's same as parasocial. It's the same thing as parasocial, which is why I have no parasocialism as a rule in my chat, because I don't, what you call it, because obviously I don't want you to come up to me and say like, fuck me and have my babies. I don't want your gambling addiction as well, not too bad, take it. I'm transferring my Scuff to these girls today, so I'm gonna transfer my gambling addiction to you, KB. You can draw, it's more suited for you. You can spread the addiction out to others. Is trying to eat Kumo parasocial? No, that's illegal. Those are the people people shit on when their VTuber gets married. We still celebrate Nimmy Nightmare. Yes, we do. Congratulations, Nimmy Nightmare. You're never gonna hear it from me, but congratulations on your wedding. Or upcoming wedding. I think she's just engaged currently. But I don't know. Whatever. Congratulations when it happens. Love that for you. Or like for anybody, really. But yeah. There's actual real people behind the VTubers, guys. Don't think... This sounds mean. Don't think you have a chance. But you don't really know the person behind the model. I know it's weird that I'm the one saying this, considering... Well, I'm not even using a model. You don't know the person behind the 2D. So just like, you know. 500 cigarettes or Overwatch? I think I'm gonna go with Overwatch, guys. Goddamn. Anyway, so... Yeah, guys. Do you want A, B, or C? I have said the most BS look in the world. Transfer it to me, please. I've been trying to get Smart Falcon for the past however long she's been out. I need a dirt runner. B, A, B. Bab! C. C. Alright, we need a tiebreaker. Is it gonna be B or C? Okay, but Haru's hard to raise. Like, I love Haru, but she's hard to raise, guys. Come on. B? Okay, B it is. Wait. You already said B, Dragon. don't try to confuse me. I don't watch, but yes, fuck everyone. C. Okay, that's 3 C's. I will okay, if anything comes up that people don't understand, I'll just explain it. What initially got you into watching VTubers? I like to keep up with trends. I happened to come across an interesting video posted by a VTuber. The creators I used to follow from other fields have transitioned to becoming a VTuber. I happened to my experience was that I came across kind of like a mix of A and B, because okay, so I first learned about VTubers from Trash Taste. I don't remember if it was called Trash Taste back then, but I learned about it from like Connor, Joey, and Gaunt, because of they were talking about Kizuna Ai. I don't know how long ago that was, but yeah, they were talking about Kizuna Ai when she first blew up. And so I was kind of made semi-aware of it then, but then I kind of just like... Ironically, at the time, I remember thinking it would be really cool if someone could then do a 2D version. So I kind of predicted this, but... Well, not predicted, but manifested. But yeah, at the time I just thought it was impossible. So... But yeah... So I got too excited talking about VTubers. Ignore the coughing fit. Kizuna blew up. No, I just mean like when she first became like a big thing. But at the time, obviously, it was relegated to Japan. So other than that one bits about Kizuna Ai and a couple clips have been translated to English of her, I didn't really see much. Then like a lot of other people, during COVID, I then found out about VTubers through, you got so excited you started coughing? What, you guys don't do that? Drinking some matcha. But yeah, I then found out about them through... when COVID happened, my feed then started getting, not flooded initially, but I was just on YouTube, bored out of my mind during the pandemic, and then I came across the first... This might sound a bit ironic considering my themes, but the first 2D VTuber I came across was Calliope with doing a collab with Banana Clip. So I mixed up her and Gura at first. I was like, wait, I thought her name was Banana. But then, and I then saw a few more Hololive clips. So that was then what, if you've heard me talk about this before, I confused it as Hololive being the sole VTuber agency. So I thought every VTuber was under... I thought like it was a concept owned by Hololive. So I thought that, yeah, everybody was, yeah, every VTuber I'd come across, I thought they were under Hololive. But then I ended up coming across a clip of the now graduated, well, Gargura is graduated as well, but the now graduated VTubers, Ike and Mr., and I particularly fell in love with Mr., and I've searched up more of his content, and that's what introduced me to Niji Sanji, and the fact that Hololive did not in fact have a monopoly over VTubers. Hi Bing Bong, I'm not bratty, shush. And hi Songhoon, sorry, that probably butchered it. Didn't Gura come back? She reincarnated, Jesus. Hi Mabu, thank you for the $10. Lurking because Alien is being super clingy and demanding attention. Hope your stream goes well. Thank you, Mabu. Isn't she like a fish siren or something? She's like a fish... Well, okay, I'm gonna stop the conversation here because... First VTuber thing, introduction of the day. There's this thing in VTubing where you don't really discuss the past life of a creator. This is mainly to do with corpo ones, ones under corporations like Hololive and Niji Sanji that I just mentioned, because it can potentially, like, it could potentially lead to them getting in legal trouble. Not just, like, one person talking about it, but if it becomes a common thing, then it might cause issues for the VTuber, so... we try, in the VTuber community, we try to not talk too much about, for this instance, Gargura and her reincarnation, which I will not name because Corporal ones, yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes with indies as well, but that's more, typically that's because of a preference of the indie. Like, there was one indie VTuber I used to follow, they were absolutely fine with their previous account, however, a family member so they were one of the edgier and content-wise kind of VTubers, but then they ended up, their family found their account, and they were like, they weren't estranged from their family, but their family was, I think, very conservative, so they then had to, for the fact that they didn't want, like, a falling out with their family, they had to pretend that they'd gotten rid of their previous account, but they in fact reincarnated as someone else, and so they they asked their community to not bring up their previous life out of, like, safety concerns or, like, personal concerns. But yeah, anyway, I haven't come across an interesting video post by a VTuber, yeah. So, half trends, because I started getting into it during the VTuber boom during the pandemic, but primarily it was because I came across some interesting videos. What kind of VTubers do you prefer? Purist? Early VTubers... I'll just read this out. Early VTubers were mostly contractors employed by professional agencies, strictly maintaining their character with no distinction between actor and persona. If their setting described them as a cat girl, they would claim to eat cat food and mice, rather than talk about dining out with real friends. Nowadays, those who fully commit to their character have become the minority, now categorized as purists. For example, someone who would be very clearly are categorized as a purist. I know he's already graduated, and I mentioned him earlier, but Ike Eveland, he fully committed to his bit as a time-traveling novelist, which, yeah, it's, I suppose another good one was it. A lot of the early Hololive, like the JP sides, are good, are purists as well. Like, I think Corone, I think is a good. I don't watch much of Corone's content, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure she's a purist. But yeah, those are the kind. Those are some examples. Companion / chat oriented. These are the people who do like lots of interactive or let's chatting streams. And then singer, game, other, which would be more my specifically the gamer category would be more mine, because my things are primarily I do games. Though, to be fair, potentially you could classify me as a companion VTuber because of my ASMR streams, but those are significantly fewer than my gaming streams. So I would say I'm primarily a gamer, occasionally a quote-unquote companion VTuber. Though I guess technically with my videos, that would push me more over into the companion category. I don't know, what would you guys classify me as? Gamer. Hey, Sandra, hey. See? Alright. Now, will we start the game soon? I'm trying to properly talk about VTubing terms here, okay? oh shit. Ignore that. I wanna make sure that everybody's like, because this is a primarily VTuber game, and you're here because you're interested in VTubers. You may not be like fully aware of VTubers, because like I said, my typical viewer is not VTuber oriented, they're ASMR oriented, but like, yeah. I like that you're trying to inform us. Thank you, KB. Thank you. But yeah, me personally as well, I'm a big fan of like gamer ones, so gamer. Why am I speaking with an American accent today? The fuck? What language do most VTubers you watch use? English, Chinese, Japanese, or others? All as long as it's entertaining. Primarily, I listen to English VTubers. There's only really one VTuber I currently watch that is Japanese, and that's Otsukare, which if you don't know who Otsukare is, she's a mother VTuber. She's not a mother VTuber, the VTuber who's a mother. Short rundown of her stuff. There is a video out here talking about her rise to fame, which is why she's now currently very popular in the West. This video is primarily the cause of it. She still had some Western viewers, but I think what like really brought into the mainstream recently was this video. But basically, she was a woman who she met a guy, who she had a relationship with, but then she ended up being pregnant, and the guy dumped her and just disappeared from the scene. And she had her baby, and she was trying to raise her as a single mother when she was scouted for an idol agency. And she took the job, and she was working as an idol for a little bit. But she didn't really enjoy, even though idol work was what she wanted to do, and she was very lucky to like get that job. She didn't like the fact of it took her away from her daughter, and also the fact of idol culture is still very much in the all idols must be pure and cannot be tainted, blah 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 kind of thing. And she didn't like the fact that she had to hide the fact she had a daughter. So she ended up leaving the idol agency. She had moderate success in it, I believe. So then she ended up finding out about VTubing, and she was searching for other jobs, and she thought, okay, I'm gonna try this out because this means that I can, It means I can work from home, be close to my daughter. And originally she did keep up the she didn't have a child shtick, that she didn't have like a previous partner shtick. But eventually she just like gave it up and was like, I have a daughter, and was upfront about it. And now sometimes her daughter, in the end it was kind of what made her stand out. Like, I'm not saying she did it as a PR move, but that is basically like, she became known as like sort of the VTuber single mother who works hard for her daughter. And her daughter does sometimes come on her streams. She's very adorable, but her mum doesn't like force her to, like, Ray doesn't force her daughter to be in content. She just, it's if her daughter wants to be on it, she lets her be on it because she loves interacting with her daughter. But yeah. Yeah, I saw some clips with her daughter. It's so cute. It is so cute! Oh my god! The collab with Ollie, like where Ollie calms her down. Oh god, that melted my heart. Daughter, well, I'm nice one. Does this, and what the game's asking us, does this change the gameplay? Apparently? But yeah, sorry, let me just put it in English. Have you ever subscribed as a captain? A paid subscription tier on the Chinese video. Oh, this. By the way, if you guys didn't know, this is a. What you call it? This is an originally Chinese game. This is why they're gonna probably bring up Bilibili a bunch, because Bilibili is their version of like Twitch, YouTube, whichever. It's where primarily streaming happens within the Chinese community. But yeah. Have you ever subscribed as a captain? A paid subscription tier on the Chinese video sharing platform Bilibili. Each captain's tier subscription costs about $20, 138 RMB, don't know what that is, per month, and is commonly used as a key metric to estimate a channel's subscriber count and revenue. And hey, if you like what you see here, consider becoming a member and helping us reach the monthly goals. This month we have Voice Acting 101 at 25 memberships, and Nun Talia ASMR 50 memberships. The Pathetic ASMR is coming, guys. I'm just waiting on the offer for it. It should be coming soon. I finally found an artist who was able to do it. But yeah, it should be coming soon. But yeah, probably next week. Yeah. Depending on which, same as member or subscriber, depending on which platform you're on. Have you ever subscribed as a captain? Same as member or subscriber, depending on which platform you're on. For a VTuber. A lot more than 10 times. Yes, less than 10 times. Never. I'm here for the companionship. I have done it a couple times, but I have to, like, really be a fan of that person to do it. I'll be real with you. Sometimes I just... I mean, it's like when we had that, like, gambling gifting thing with Yang. Sometimes I'll be in the chat and then that'll happen. I'll be like, well, guess I got one anyway. Maybe next month. Guys, please commission. Did you know Nat does commissions? Wow, yeah, guys, become a member. Wow. Yeah, become a member. Wow, yeah. I have 7 times and all of them are for you. Yuki, Marble, and Sari. Oh, thank you, Staljo. Anyway, yes, less than 10 times. Have you considered becoming a streamer? I shouldn't be laughing, but this caught me off guard. I thought about it, but it hasn't actually done it. I've never actually thought about it. Gee, guys, I wonder if I'm actually a streamer myself. I keep getting memberships from people I don't follow. That happened to me once. Man, that's very meta. No, right, Natalia. Go down, LMAO. You're not a streamer. Yeah, guys, I'm totally not a streamer. How do you feel about VTubers who change their person inside? A word-for-word translation from the Japanese phrase naka no hito, which refers to the actor behind the VTuber. It is sometimes also used for actors in films or voice actors in anime. A good example of this would, to refer back to her Kizuna Ai, she didn't fully change the person who played her, but she ended up developing different versions of herself, and they were all played by individual actresses. So she's the best example I can give. I don't really... Naka no Hito or person insiders don't often change in VTubing. It's more the persona that changes with reincarnations and graduations and reincarnations, which is when a person will, say, leave a company or for whatever reason as an indie take on a new persona. But yeah, it's... The reason I can't give like a better example is because it's just not very common, because people will... People get even more attached to the person behind the VTuber than you would say a particular actor in a TV series. Which is wild, because you see, if you're watching a TV series, you'd see the character more than obviously with a VTuber who uses a model, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing, by the way. I think, considering how VTubers are primarily streamers and they themselves are important for the entertainment, I think it is kind of hard for you to attach to or like appreciate a person the same way, whereas an actor will always be playing a character rather than being themselves. If the second actress is also interesting, I can accept it. No, I only accept the original. I'm here to defend the first generation, standing up for the original. To be fair, I would also be a B. I'm not gonna, like, if there is a second actor or actress come in, I'm not gonna, like, get up in arms about it. I'm not gonna, like, cause a riot like what happened with Kizuna Ai. I think what happened with Kizuna Ai is also part of why people don't like changing, like, the actor / actress behind VTubers, but it's annoying that B is like, I only accept the original. I'd rather it be, no, I prefer the original, but it's the middle ground, so. I do not want that leg monster. Shh. Is Natalia still talking to her mic break, or is that just like, oh no? Have you ever experienced cyberbullying in online communities? Often, but I never let it get to me. It happens, and I felt depressed. Let's fan the flame. A common metaphor for stirring up controversy, often due to someone's socially unacceptable behavior, which frequently leads to cyber mobbing. Or B, never. Let's fan the flame story. Okay, here's the thing. And this is kind of an awkward thing. I've only really experienced... I've never experienced, like, directed cyberbullying. Like, or, like, not one on, like, a big scale. Or, like, I haven't had multiple... Surprisingly, I have... Speaking of surprisingly, we broke 20k. Thank you guys so much. I didn't realize till literally 5 minutes before stream. I went on to, like, the YouTube Studio app. I don't even know fucking why, but I just ended up on it. And I was like, wait a fucking second, why is there a 20 there? We broke 20k subs, yay! I have to think of a goal thing for that now. Fuck! Wait, we broke 20k? Yeah, apparently we broke 20k! Look at the subscriber count! We broke 20k! Yay! I'm so happy! Thank you guys! I appreciate it. I need to get that butsu out. But we cancel you every other week. But yeah, it's like, this is meant to be, like, real cyberbullying. So, okay, I've had a couple things. Like, I've had someone call me a thought before in DMs. So there's that. And I've had a couple people, like, leave rude comments on my videos. Like, if you guys remember, like, there was one video all the way back where for some reason... I forget exactly what it was, but it was something to do with, like, gems and coal or some shit. But it was a metaphor that came from Reddit, and, like, 3 people commented it. But the reason why I don't really remember it is because I just remember, like, people's reaction to it, where a lot of people just went in the comments of the people who commented that, or, like, replied to that person, those 3 people's comments, and was, like, just kind of told them off, and they ended up deleting them. Because I don't think they were expecting support on my behalf, or my side, but whatever. Yeah, I've seen some comments. I've gotten some comments, but, like, they're always very, like, schoolyard, or they're genuinely just, like I said, weird Reddit terms that, like, I don't even understand, and by the time I understand, you guys have, like, usually said something, so they weren't expecting, like, someone to defend me. They were likely expecting me to go into the comments as well and be like, bro, what the fuck? Get the fuck off my channel or something. They were probably expecting me to react, and that's how they get their kicks. But they weren't expecting, like, actual other people to get involved. I don't know why. But yeah, that's probably why they deleted them. But basically, whenever it happens, it's like, I might have 5 seconds of, like, oh, that's kind of mean. But I don't really let it get to me. Because, like, it's unfortunate. It's just part of the fucking course, unfortunately. Horny bait refers to floaty or suggested performances that are run live NSW, often used as bait to boost engagement. What do you think about horny baiting in VTuber culture? Bring it on, I love it. I don't mind, but it's not my first choice. I can't accept it, less horny bait. Yeah. I don't mind it, personally. I mean, yeah, B as well. I don't mind it because it's kind of just become part of VTubing culture. It's why certain VTubers have specifically corpos is why they have to make an NSFW tag, because it's just gonna fucking happen that people are gonna get horny over them. Unfortunate, maybe, but it's just, should it not really be part of the culture? Potentially, but it's like, it's at the very least, it's 2D and not the actual person themselves. Be dumbass commenter, hate comments people on their channel, gets beat up as if they walked into enemy territory. Who would have thought? If it's muddy, I don't care. But yeah, I'm in B territory as well. I personally don't like doing that stuff. It's why a lot of my VTuber stuff is when you see her wearing outfits like this kimono, for example, I'm fairly covered up. But at the same time, it's like, I can't begrudge people who do it, because if they're comfortable doing that style of content, go get that bag, I guess. But yeah. Some of the elements or plots are adopted from VTuber experience. Oh! I didn't catch that. Now pour yourself a cup of tea and start your VTubing journey. One sec. Let me just... Let me try to see if I can catch what that said. I'm rewinding a bit on my phone. Okay. Guys, if I feel offended, I can send them a message. Should I just... No, I'm not... Okay. I was gonna say, should I pretend to be offended and then message them something really sweet? But I don't want to... I don't want to be that person. I don't want to give them a heart attack. Oh! Can you think it over? I really love... Oh, let me try and move myself out of the way. I just realized I'm kind of like in the way. I don't know where to put myself. Shit. Hi guys. Hi. Oh no, it's all no. You get half Talia. It's dead as fuck. What the heck? Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Let's read this. I think this is... actually, no, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, I'm gonna say based off the eye color, I think this might be the Dragon Girl, but I have no idea. Can you think it over? I really love music. Even if I'm not singing, I could do sound mixing, operations, or even stage management. Could I at least give it a try? I gather all my courage and make my final request to the interviewer at the music studio. You did show some potential. Jesus, the worst word. You did show some potential at the audition, but you're still far from where you need to be. I've looked at your resume, and you didn't graduate from a music school, so you lack some vocal fundamentals and haven't worked with sound equipment. It would take too much time to train you from scratch. But you're still young. Maybe you could take vocal lessons in your spare time. Of course, they are expensive. Personally, I'd recommend finding a job related to your major to earn some money before pursuing music. My major? I'm studying hydraulic engineering. My dad was also a hydraulic engineer, and he thinks music is useless. A waste of time that would distract me from my studies. He's always opposed my decision to apply to a music school, and we often argue about it. In the end, after my mom persuaded him, we reached an agreement for me to apply to the hydraulic engineering program, and after graduation, I'd get 6 months to pursue what I love. If I don't make any progress in that time, I'd have to accept my dad's plan and join the hydraulic industry. That's a hell of a specific thing. Is this like is hydraulic engineering like a thing in China, or is this just like they just picked a specific kind of STEM subject? During my last year before graduation, I sent out a flurry of resumes, and only 2 music studios invited me for auditions. Today is the second one, but once again, they didn't hire me. With less than a month before I officially graduate, I can't even find an internship related to music. It's a dead end, I guess. Should I really listen to the interviewer and my dad, take a job related to hydraulic engineering, and take vocal lessons in my spare time? But it feels like I'm getting further and further away from my dream. Don't cry, girlie, you're too pretty to cry. I guess I should head home for now. I finally break free from my dad's control and stand on my own. The opportunity to chase my dreams has just begun. I really love singing so much. Jesus Christ. I guess I don't have to do the sound effects. Huh? Who's texting me? I gotta go to sleep. It's like 2 AM here, bye all. Bye, Bing Bong. Thank you for coming in for a bit. Huh? Natalia doesn't know that 1 in 4 people become a hydraulic engineer. She's such a weird siren. Well, I'm sorry for not knowing much about human culture, jeez. Huh? Who's texting me? Oh. Ooh, she pretty. Hi, Vivi. She pretty. Click to unlock. There are 2 people looking for you. Let's see what they've got to say. Queen. Hello, Queen. Mom, but at home, I have to walk on eggshells around Dad, and it's just so uncomfortable. Is everything okay? Honestly, there's no need to move out right after graduation. Rent and living expenses are just more to worry about. Why put yourself through that? I can't stand Dad. It's time for me to be more independent. You know what? I think we're gonna just... we're gonna smoke screen. I'm almost done with school, and it's time to be independent. I'll be making moon? I'll be making money so... Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop it! It's time to be independent. I'll be making money soon, so don't worry, Mum. Don't get me wrong, but I heard from your auntie's kid that it's not easy for someone without a formal music background to find a job in music. I should have supported you studying music back then, but your dad's really stubborn. He just wants you to have a stable job. I couldn't convince him. Your dad says if you can't make it, you should come back home. In 2 years when he retires, it won't be easy for him to help you find a job. I thought that if I blocked Dad, he'd stop bothering me. You're siding with Dad again. I'm just passing on what your dad said. I support you, though I even secretly paid your rent. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me read the frickin' thing. I'm just passing on what your dad said. I support you, though. I even secretly paid your rent and deposit for this month without telling your dad. You have to make it, okay? Or else your dad will just say I spoil you. I know you spent more this month because of the move, so here's an extra 3,000 for living expenses. Don't waste it. Jesus fucking Christ. At least I'm safe for this month. Now I need to work hard and earn my own money. Receive money, saving 3,000. Mum, you're the best. Okay, it doesn't change anything. By the way, if you can't find a job right away, you can work at Aunt Wang's nephew's convenience store. Whether you take it or not, just go check it out. I've already spoken to him. He'll be expecting you on Saturday morning. Don't forget it. What? Don't forget it. The mom's just like, just get something, please. That mom's loaded. She really is. Just like throwing out like 3,000 just for the hell of it. Well, not for the hell of it, it's her daughter, but still. Mayuko. The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. How'd your interview today? You've only got less than a month until graduation, right? Ah, it's Mayuko, my senior. There aren't many girls in our major, and she's had a similar experience to mine. We both love drawing, so she's always looked after me. Maybe it's time to... I don't know. The interviewer said I should probably stick to something related to my major. This field doesn't seem easy for outsiders to get into. Maybe I should just give up. Don't give up so easily. You sing so well, and besides, didn't your dad give you 6 months to figure it out? You told me you wanted to release an album in the future, right? But I have no idea where to start. But I can't even get my foot in the door right now. I've tried so hard. Mayuko, you're full of ideas. Please help me. I really don't know what to do. I'm at my wit's end. How about trying streaming? That way you can sing every day and make some money. If it takes off, you might even get into a music studio or even a well-known agency. Is it that really possible? If I were as pretty as Mayuko. Got any suggestions? Well, you gotta find something to do. Got any suggestions? Have you ever heard of a VTuber? Is it cute? Hey yo, look at this! Hey yo, we actually have a character reference street. This is crazy. Sheet. She's eating watermelon. Hilly. Did this chick just have this on the fly? Did she just, or is she this VTuber? Is she the dragon VTuber, or is this her giving us a model? Wait guys, I'm back. I couldn't sleep before saying something. Nat, I must confess something. What's up? Oh hi, Sasuke's the best. What's up, Bing Bong? What's up? Or like it's $400. Huh? I think 300 is yuan, so it's like 700-ish USD. I think it might be it might be translated. I don't really know. Because this is the English version, so they might have converted it for USD. But it might be Chinese, whatever the primary currency is over in China. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye, Bing Bong. Bye. That's actually fire, pun not intentional. Nice. You go to the street to make your character from out of your head. Hell yeah. I mean, to be fair with my character, when I was getting myself ready to be Natalia, I primarily let my designer take control of it. I had a couple like things I wanted in particular, but with like the fine points of my design, I was just like, go ham. Do what you want, I don't care. Just make me look pretty. This peeking out's kind of scary. I'm peeking on the VTuber girls. Super, Mayuko, your drawings are getting better. Super cute. So cute, your drawings are getting even better. You can try streaming with an animated character. No need to show your face or worry about how you look. You can be a VTuber. That's a virtual streamer, which is really popular right now. Just take it for your stream. Go virtual and debut as a VTuber. Oh, so so the main character is the Dragon Girl. Nice. I made you worried again, Mayuko, but thank you. I'll do my best. Don't mention it. This is all I can do for you. And if you get famous, you can help promote me, and it'll get me some work. I'm just starting out myself. Oh, shit. Let me look at the thing! Let me look at the thing! Oh, for God's sake. Okay, whatever. 1 second. Apparently we're intimate. Haha. What's it? Let me see this. I'm just starting out myself, and I'm not too familiar with the artist community. I figured I'd help you out since you might be struggling to find a way forward. She's using us as free promo. She's an investor, guys. We've got our first investor. We can do this together. Even if you didn't make much progress in 6 months, your dad can still get you a job. If I can't make it, my dad, that opportunist, will probably pressure me into marrying his old but Jesus fucking Christ, what? Nani the fuck? Huh? Is he really that old? Don't even get me started on that old geezer. Balding, beer belly, pockmark face. His ex-wife's daughter is probably around my age. Just thinking about him gives me the motivation to draw. Hell yeah. No better motivation than spite, am I right? Keep up the good work with your streams. My future is in your hands. I'm flattered. Mayuko would definitely be better at streaming than I am. Alright, I'll try a test stream next Monday night. Confirm schedule. Nice. Make sure to watch me. Make sure to keep watching me, chat. Wait, this game has girls kissing, 2 girls intimate. Someone inform Yang now. Someone get Yang on the scene right now. Okay.
She made us an emote. She made an emote. That is beautiful.
Backwards. Can I? Zoomy camera, paralyze or 0. I'm sorry, am I gonna spend the 3,000 I have on that? Jesus fucking Christ. New schedule, stream debut. New schedule, stream singing sessions. New schedule, part-time job can be. What the fuck does that mean? Oh no, it's saying stream. Shit. I have 2 friends, 0 following me and 0 captains. New schedule, head out, vocal lesson. Oh, we actually did schedule a vocal lesson, good. New schedule, rest, listen to music. Feature unlocked, glossary. When planning your schedule, make sure to balance your work and rest. You need to take enough rest before your stamina reaches 0. Also, this is a little bit like, what's it? Needy streamer overload in that regard. What the fuck? We got way more than 3,000. We got 4,500 in the bank. The fuck? We got 48 chat. Chat. Our ability to chat is like 48. Our vocal skill is 43, and skill is 44. We have 51 stamina and 0 stress. Nice. 2 friends, that's all you really need. True that. Chuta, and she say, I love my girlies to death. Also, Yuki and Mabu, and Sari, and everyone at the cafe. Okay, that's a bit more than 2, but still. If you don't stream for 2 consecutive days, your fan count will drop, so don't slack off for too long. Don't remind me of my real life. I take like a week and a half off to a vacation, and literally everything just went south. Alright, let's save. Guys, if you could like tell your friends about me, I'd appreciate it. You know? I'd appreciate it. I can only do one part-time job each week. Alright, yeah, singing, stream. Oh shit. What did we say? What did we say the thing was for? Fuck, I lost what was there. Shit. Stream, singing session. Have I already? Oh, already got that on Saturday, so I don't have to worry about that. Nice. Rest. Head out. Vocal lesson. I do the vocal lesson, and then I do a singing stream, and then I'd rest. You know, just do it like this. Double stream! Sunday double stream! La la la! That seems... Okay, stress 6, stamina 40. Okay, we look good. That looks good! So, okay, we've sorted out our schedule. I've already saved there. Fuck. Can we get off that? And then... That look like a good enough schedule to you guys? Debut, doing... Okay, here's some advice as a streamer, from streamer to potential other streamers. I haven't obviously done my debut yet, but this is advice I'd got from both professional advice videos, or professional, and... Oh, you can't- wait one sec, guys. Let me just move, the monthly goals so our character has a name! Kind of. Little Princess Viona. That's her name, that's our girlie's name. But yeah, bit of advice if you are planning to become a VTuber or just a streamer in general yourself. When doing your debut, even if you're not streaming the whole week afterwards, make sure you are at least streaming the next day. Because all your hard work you put into your debut will mean jack shit if you don't have an immediate follow-up stream where you can be more yourself and properly show off your skills. Stream debut is to talk about yourself, try to make people interested in you as a person, and try to show off your personality. The follow-up stream should either be to cement your personality and your interest and confirm your personality is interesting, or to show off your skills, or like what a little you tease in your stream. If you stop watching a VTuber because they didn't stream for a few days and you're not a real fan, I mean, it's hard. I do this from the perspective of a content creator, so I can't give like the purely fan perspective anymore, unfortunately. But yeah. great speaking skills, Natalia. I recognize that as a streamer, what keeps people interested is consistent content. So if I can't produce consistent content, like the fact that I haven't been able to put out ASMR basically all this week, barring what I'm gonna put out Sunday, and missing one out last week, is a huge fucking blow to me. Not even, like, even if we put aside the monetary side of things, people who follow me for my ASMR, even though I have like a massive backlog of ASMR, which I think is probably fucking saved me in the situation, the fact that I have not put anything out recently, if I hadn't been streaming alongside it, I think YouTube genuinely would have knocked down my channel. Because back in like last year, before I became a streamer, where I only had ASMR to rely on, during like summer last year when shit was happening for me and I couldn't consistently put out content, my viewership took a massive fucking hit to it. And that's not just because people were upset with the fact that I wasn't, putting out ASMR. It's also because if you don't put out at least 1 or 2 things a week, then YouTube's algorithm assumes you're a dead account. And so it will stop pushing you as much. And once obviously when you start making content again, your viewership will drop. And then YouTube's algorithm will see that, despite the fact it's its own fucking fault for not pushing you, it will see you as no longer as interesting as a creator as you were, and will push you less. And therefore, you know, you get fucked. Placeholder, hello, mute, hi! Oh my god, that's such a cute profile picture you have! Oh, I love it, it's a little kitty! With like a little bonus head. It's really tiny for me, so I can't tell entirely, but that's so cute! I've been here since day one of streams. Thank you, Staljo. No ASMR, I didn't watch ASMRs back then, that's fine. Honestly, just like, supporting either side is great for me. Thank you so much. Got it, taking notes? Good, KB. Come, join the VTubing cults. Let's go on to the next week. Actually, let me save this. Actually, no, let me not save it. Let me just wait until we've actually done some shit. Monday, daytime, engineering. This reference is a bust. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm just here to chat and sing. It shouldn't be that hard, right? They say deep breathing could ease the nerves. Damn it. I'm still shaking. No matter how much air I gulp, my chest feels so tight and my throat is parched. It's nearly 8 PM and my Wait, fuck, I didn't put that in. Wait, why are you stealing my starting time? It's nearly 8 PM and my stream is about to go live. Am I really okay? Maybe I should rewatch a few VTuber highlight clips to figure out how to kick things off. In my tiny rental, my breathing echoes, gradually slowing down. Wow, I genuinely thought the schedule from the game was your schedule. I was like, whoa, she do being engineering. No, unfortunately, I'm not a STEM girly. I am a humanities girly, if I will be honest. I've always been better at the humanities subjects. I'm sorry, but I thought the horns were tentacles for a second and I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with your theme? Nah, if it was you, it'd be 8:20. Shh. I started exactly on time today. Exactly on time. You can't say anything today. Sorry, STEM, we should now be eternally feud. We must now eternally feud. Alright, bring it on. Bring it on. Natalia's. Oh my god, stop being mean to me. Stop being mean. Ta-da! Ah, it's her pixel version. Good evening, everyone. Or should I just give her the voice I've been giving her, my basic voice? I'm just, for the sake of there's gonna be other characters, I'm just gonna keep giving her my basic voice. Good evening, everyone. I'm the new streamer, Viona, or simply Vivi. Or is it Viona? It's probably Viona, for nickname's Vivi. I'm the new streamer, Viona, or simply Vivi. I'm the Red Dragon Princess from the depths of a volcano. I came down to the human world because I'm fascinated by earthly culture. Newbie, huh? Got any cool tricks? My thing is singing. I might not be a pro yet, but I sure love to sing. That's it. I'm still learning. I never had formal music training before, but trust me, I'll only get better. My dragon parents didn't want me to sing on Earth, so I made up my mind to follow my dream. ID 37811 left the chat. Oh, that hurts. Got any other talents? If not, I'm out. This is so awkward, I can't watch this. ID 13449 left the chat. Fake an outburst with my prep lines. Act like I didn't see anything. And just ramble on. Do we fake controversy or ramble on? Attention, all mankind. The meta is reaching critical mass. The blurry realities of the collapse of world barriers. God damn it. Listen, we came here to push Scuff. She's getting the Scuff. Wow, pixel art, that's basically my whole personality besides cats, of course. Pixel art is so cute, isn't it? If you look at the banner, actually, fuck. Okay, if you look at my old banner before I changed it due to Batsu stuff, or no, Batsu, Donathon, it used to be pixel art. I actually wanted to get more pixel art for the channel done, I just haven't really had time. Though, who knows, maybe I'll get some pixel art version of Natalia in the future for the ASMRs as well. But yeah, if you are a pixel art enthusiast, please stay in chat. I need more pixel art enthusiasts to talk to, please. Do a flip. I can't do a flip. How do I... 1 second. One sec. There we go. I did a flip. Are you happy? Are you happy with that? Are you happy for your flip flop? I mean, in my pixel art cursor making error now. Gio, please share, please share, please share. If you post it online, please share your social. I would love to see it, please. What about the art of cooking that we not cooking about? Of course, you think about tentacles weirdo, rude. Anyway, we're gonna not rage bait, and we're gonna act like we didn't see anything ramble on. Truth is, I've always been a nobody, barely noticeable and not very confident. I know I don't have any standout skills. I prepared a lot before my debut, and even rehearsed my intro. Yet I still found it hard to speak. But I truly dream of a music career. Even if my parents disapprove, I still want to sing. Na na na, la la la. Ah. Hey, settle down. Why is that the first song that came into my head? Hey, hey. The famous VTuber song that everybody knows. Settle down. I don't even know the name of the song. It's by 5 Seconds of Summer. The names escape me. No, not bad, huh? Keep it up. Let's hit that follow button first. Feeling better now? Maybe it's time to launch the song we prepared to pump up the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song is for all my new snacks. Ooh, oh, that's a bit different from the, Actually, I quite like this. If you remember her, what'd you call it? If you remember her reference sheet, she had a slightly different microphone compared to this more traditional looking microphone. A lot of the times that will happen with designs. Initially, I didn't have to really navigate this because my designer was my model mama. I literally went to her and I was like, hey, I don't have a reference sheet, but I have these inspiration things. And like I said, I just told her, go ham with my model. So, which will come out eventually, I swear. So I didn't have to deal with some issues, but a lot of, I say issues, sometimes what is made on a design sheet or like a reference sheet, is not entirely possible for certain artists who make models. Some artists can make it happen, others can't, and if you really want a certain person to make your model art, you have to maybe just be like, okay, I'll just let it happen. I'll just let them change this little bit to fit their style. I'm not saying if an artist sees your design is like, oh, I don't really want to do this bit, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not saying in that instance, or if it seems like they're changing lots about your design for the hell of it. That point, you need to like stand up for yourself and be like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing for me and I love your art, but this is not what I asked for. This is not what my design sheet has. At that point, you are allowed to advocate for yourself, but little minor details like here where she had a more personalized microphone, whereas now it's a more standard looking one, this can happen in the VTubing community depending on complexities of design. Wait, which of your character will the model be based off of? It will be based off of, well, I already have my model. My reference sheet was made after my model. The art is going to be that of my reference sheet. That is, if you go onto Twitter, if you type in, for some reason it doesn't come up if you type in reference sheet, but if you go on like the app version of X or Twitter or whatever the fuck, and the link's in my bio. If you type, or like my card, which is in my bio, if you type in like birthday, for instance, or like height, or stuff like that. If you type in Landkind, maybe it will come up, but you might have to scroll a bit for that. You'll see the design there. Send the link for the Discord me once in. I will post my silly pixel art in the Discord server for you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you so much, Mute. 1 second, let me get it. Let me get it. Discord. So this is gonna take a second because I have to go on YouTube itself to like get it done. There we go. Let's see, and then here. Here you go, mute. Let me just pin that so it's easier for you to access. There you go. Pixel art enjoy and 5 seconds of summer mentioned. Wow. Wow, this is great. Hell yeah. Don't please mute. please wait to make an informed decision about joining the KCC. Now remembers we can't send links. She's learning. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song is for all my new snacks. Wake the heck up and get hyped. Every second we're cranking up the energy. Oh, this is a song. I don't know. I'm assuming the background audio is a song, so we're just gonna vibe to it for a second. I'm gonna turn it up a bit so you guys can hear it better. Listen to this bop, guys! I will consider the offer. No! Gonna be looking for a hot second, that's alright. Zero, go do what you gotta do. Join the Natalia Fin Defense War. No shit. Alright, I'm gonna turn it back down. Whoa, the vibe suddenly got intense. If you're gonna rap, you should have started earlier. Take a breather. Is that an SC? I think that's Super Chat. I think that's an abbreviation for Super Chat. Should I thank them? I see other streamers always do. Big thanks to this snack's Super Chat. You sang well. For your entrance exam. When you stand up, can you see your feet if you lower your head? I mean, this model has decent sized boobs, so I'm just gonna play along with it. Strange, what's blocking my view? Head down, your first oh no. Oh no. I think I may have started something. Don't spread lies about the NFTF, come on. Can you not? Hey, what were we talking about at the beginning of stream, eh? You fell for that? It's been ages I've seen a streamer get hooked like that. What does that even mean? It means if you could see your feet in one glance, you've got a flat chest. Damn, of course I can't see them. Maybe it's because your belly's too big, Jesus. I love this like little angry model she has though, it's really cute. So annoying. Next question. Oop. Apparently that was the end of stream. Only a few weeks left until graduation. Even though I don't like it, this place has carried 4 years of memories. Wonder if I'll miss this place later. Probably not. Student A, hey, we're almost done with school. There's a graduation party tomorrow afternoon. Are you coming? Let me see. Student B, wait, why are you inviting him? He hasn't talked to anyone in 4 years. That's a dude! Plus, we invited the girls from the journalism and nursing departments. There are already enough boys. Huh? I'm a girl. I'm a girl. You guys didn't know that after all this time? Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I feel like I could laugh at this though, because, okay, I haven't been mistaken for a boy in real life, but I have been mistaken for a boy online. So, apparently the way I talk online, when I'm in, like, chat rooms and stuff is very, very dude-ish, apparently. So I've had people before, like, I don't, you could probably tell by the fact that I don't VC much in the Discord server, but I don't do voice calls at all in chat rooms for privacy reasons. That's led people to assume I'm a dude based off the way I text. Natalia is a girl, Natalia isn't a femboy, we've been lied to. If you want a femboy, put Nathaniel in a dress. And if you don't know who Nathaniel is, that's me after I've used siren magic to look like a dude. Hell me, we're in engineering. We might have some gays and cross-dressers, but we definitely don't have any girls. I swear I'm a girl. I'm so pissed off. Come on, guys. We've been classmates for years. Let's have a good time at the party. I get that you want to come to the party, but no need to pretend to be a girl. We'll take you there. It's at the cafe at number 18. Chengping Road. Get lost. Is he really angry? This is the first time in 4 years I've seen him so irritable. Come on. Gender self-awareness is training now. Just go along with what he says. We're almost graduating. I don't need to make things so... They think I'm trans! They genuinely are so convinced that a girl could not be in engineering that they think I'm trans. I mastered the new song. This and that. Da -da 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 -da. I keep showering. Where's my greasy senpai? What the fuck? Wait, what? What's wrong with the lyrics? It's so weird. I keep searching. Where in the is the world in with you? Now I think about it, this is kind of funny. I wonder if there are any other songs like this. There are a lot of famous songs that have got misheard lyrics. Fish, such a big fish. Tiger striped shark. Kusai nande iranai. Tiger striped shark. That sounds powerful. Is there Wi-Fi? Is there Wi-Fi? There is, and it's uncensored. Umar hai umaja. If my Japanese sounds absolutely shit, I apologize. Or Chinese, this could be Chinese, but I mean, iranai is like a Japanese word, unless it's also used in Chinese. If anybody speaks like Chinese in chat, please tell me if this is Japanese or Chinese. There can't be girl engineers. Insert my sister is a certified aircraft mechanic, goddamn. Poster Sam will send more when requested. Thank you, Mute. I will check it out like immediately after stream. Thank you so much. I love pixel art so much. Wi-Fi is important. I'd lose my mind without it. I'm washing seaweed. Washing seaweed. Oshiete, oshiete yo. Washing seaweed? For what? To eat? These misheard lyrics are hilarious. And it's not just the mishearing part. Some of the misinterpreted lyrics actually make sense in their own way. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a song where every single lyric could be misheard? And even after the misinterpretation, the lyrics still fit together as a song? Crunching on my thesis. Oh god, the theses fucking suck, don't they? I arrive at the music training center I booked. It's a trendy recording studio right in the heart of the business district. It's my first time in such a professional facility. The place is packed with all sorts of high-tech gear and every imaginable instrument from both Eastern and Western traditions. It totally blows my mind. Although the one-on-one vocal training here is pretty pricey, it feels worth every penny. My teacher, a stylish woman nearly 40 with long highlighted hair and flawless skin, greets me. Hello, Vivi. I reviewed your application, and starting today, I'll be your vocal coach. Oh hey, it's the chick from the intro! Nice! I thought, with the second they said highlighted hair, I wondered if it was gonna be her. But yeah, that's cool to see. This is the design of a real person. Let's go. My name is Yue Miao. Guys, how the fuck do I pronounce this name? Washing seaweed sounds fire. Nice. It's gibberish. What is this? Okay, does anybody actually speak Chinese in chat? So, Yue Miao, meow. This is just making me think of Mao Mao. Meow. Okay, I'm just gonna continue, and if someone would be kind to enlighten me on the pronunciation, I would appreciate it. Hi, Master Yue. Master Yue, I remember you, a real superstar. Flattery gets you over in life, chat. I used to watch you on TV back in middle school. I even still have your songs on my phone. I'm just a washed up musician, really. I settled into family life after getting married. But my husband wasn't much use, so I ended up starting a studio to help make ends meet. But don't worry, I may be past my prime, but I've kept up with new vocal techniques and music trends. I couldn't help but
I couldn't help but recall some old gossip. Master Yue was once a top student at Boya Music Academy, and the lead singer of the band called Firefly.
Honkai Star reference!
The band got picked up by a mainland agency and skyrocketed for years. Almost every TV station played their songs, and they were constantly bombarded with interviews and sold-out concerts. But at the peak of their fame, internal conflicts forced their guitarist to leave. Despite several replacements, they never recaptured their glory, and eventually the band broke up. Later, Master Yue married the band's keyboardist, but they never had kids. Her husband tried to reinvent himself in business, ran into financial trouble, and ended up getting arrested.
Why are we telling this woman about her life? Surely we're just like inciting trauma here at worst, and just being weird at best.
He was released a couple of years ago, but he's lost his spark and has become quite a downer.
According to your application, you've never had formal vocal training?
That's alright. I'm self-taught. I didn't study music systematically.
And do you know how to read sheet music?
Yes, I taught myself that too.
Great. I love the fact you just completely dodged it. If that doesn't confirm what I said, I don't know what will. Great. Have you learned proper vocal techniques? Can you control your breathing well? Controlling your breathing is both harder and easier than you'd expect. Like, the best way to do it, like, the way that I was taught was, is to get used to it, is to lie down on your back and breathe in and out and feel your, like, your diaphragm expand and contract, I think is the word. But yeah, and then just, like, yeah, I mean, there's different vocal techniques, obviously, for singing while breathing and making sure you don't lose breath while breathing. But yeah, just the best thing, like, when you're starting out is to just get used to your airflow and to understand your airflow. That way, when you're standing up, you can understand the air you need to take in and the air you need to breathe out while singing. It's more complicated than what I'm saying, and the way I'm saying it probably doesn't make too much sense, but it's, yeah. There's videos out there to help. Can you control your breathing well? Controlling your breathing. Do you perhaps learn breathing techniques? Don't look at the katana in the corner. Don't look at the katana in the corner. Anthony, hello. I know a little bit. Alright, let's test your pitch. Sing your best song so I can get a feel for your voice. La da 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 suga kimochi. Woppa Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Okay, stop for a moment. Why are you singing every song but a Chinese one? I don't know any. Are you single? Have you been in a relationship? Does that even matter for singing? Your pitch is fine, and your tone is unique, but you lack emotion. It's hard for your singing to really resonate. That is something I've been told as well. You can have perfect technique, but unless you have, like unless you're able to convey your emotions well in your singing, you'll always just be okay. Are you single? Is she coming on to me, chat? What's the word? But yeah, an example I can give is, this isn't a singing example, this is more of a visual one, but I went to a production of, like, Aladdin, like a theatre one, the official Disney one, and there was obviously a group of background dancers. The 3 of the 4 of them, the very consistent ones, the ones who were always on stage, 3 of the 4 of them were great dancers in their own right, don't get me wrong. They had perfect form, and they were conveying what they had perfect body movement. They were great in their roles. But the one that I always remember is the 4th one. He was always standing second to the left, and he just had so much energy, and it was so clear on his face that he was just happy to be there. There were a couple times where his dancing wasn't up to the same standard as the others, but you could obviously tell why they hired him, because the guy just brought so much life to the background. Genuinely, I really hope he gets hired in another production I get to go see. I'm a big theatre fan. I think I've said this before, but yeah, I really hope that guy's in another production, because he was just absolutely phenomenal. And that's why emotion is slightly more important than technique, because you could be the most pitch perfect, know all the vocal training in the world kind of singer, and you'll obviously get far with that, but the person who makes a listener or a viewer feel more is the person who's going to come out on top, because as humans we crave emotional connection. So that's what makes you stand out. It's annoying, especially for someone who has trained their entire life, but not from my perspective, but from a person's perspective who has honed their techniques. But that is just the way of the world. I see. I've never been in love. I guess so. So, what would you like to help? What would you like me to help? Maybe give you a taste of a love that leaves them. She is coming on to me. Chat, she's coming on to me. Chat, she's coming on to me. She's straight up coming on to me. Chat. I just put a reaction to the MC singing in chat. She wants you, bro. She wants me so bad. She's like, you're cute, and my husband's a deadbeat. Do you want to hook up? Is Yuri happening? Apparently. If there's a dating aspect to this game, I'm gonna love that. Huh? I haven't. Oh no. Oh, it's the hetero. It's the hetero. It's not the Yuri. It's the hetero. We were baited with older women Yuri, guys. We were baited. We got you baited. Oh, I have a nephew around your age. Sorry, let's get back to the point. Although your pitch is decent, you have some bad habits in terms of technique. You might have picked up some basics before, but there are still some issues to iron out. Fun fact, I do actually, if I ever get the chance, both like time-wise and monetarily, I do want to take vocal lessons as well. That's part of why I've been shy to do a karaoke stream. I do have like logistical reasons why I can't do a karaoke stream, but I do want to like, also I'm a little shy of the fact of, I've been open about the fact that I've done musical theatre before, not professionally, but I've been in clubs, and I did like, I did a bit of professional training. I've never been on stage aside from club activities and like for exam purposes. But yeah, I technically have like a qualification in it, but my main thing obviously is, unfortunately, VTubing isn't the kind of stage where my body language can take over, so I want to get more lessons in vocal stuff, so that when I finally do get around to singing, I can make up for the lack of body language that I now can't convey. While this style may seem effortless now, it'll limit your potential and could even damage your vocal cords. Does your throat hurt from singing too much? Yes. Then today we'll start with vocal technique exercises. Alright, I'll do my best. You're doing great, Natalia. Thank you, Sasuke. My thesis is finally almost done. Hallelujah! For hydropower engineering, we're focusing on dam construction. These structures serve multiple purposes like flood control, power generation, navigation, and water resource management. Recently, there's been talk about using superconducting materials in such projects. Although they're not widely used yet, high-temperature superconductors cooled with liquid nitrogen could drastically cut transmission losses, especially since dams store plenty of excess energy. We're getting a fucking engineering lesson, chat. We thought we were playing a VTubing game. This is just a cover to introduce people to hydraulic engineering. Now all I'm saying is, if you upload a song, it's going in my Spotify playlist. How good it is will change if I put it in my meme one or in the main one. No. No. I'm just gonna do a meme song then, so no matter how bad the performance is, it's going in the meme one, so I can lie to myself that that you just put it in there because of the meme.
I still need some more data. After class, I should talk to a few physics majors who specialize in superconductors.
Oh god, researching was always the worst fucking part.
Shunei, hey, did you hear that? Some Korean physicists have discovered a new superconductor at normal temperature and pressure. Absolutely. It could totally revolutionize the field. But other labs are still testing it. If it can be replicated, it'll be a game changer. Wait, what? Room temperature superconductors? Let me check the news. Oh no, this conflicts with my thesis. What if labs in other countries confirm it? Even if it's a breakthrough, what do I do with my thesis now?
Guys, if this happens, don't fret about your thesis. If it's something that happens very close to the end of the deadline, they typically won't take it into consideration. If your professor is an asshole, he might, or she might, but typically they'll be like, if from what happened with me and like my friends who study different subjects, if it's they will count it from the beginning of when research happens.
Rewrite it? How long would validation take? Do I have time? Can I even switch topics? Complete a whole new research paper in 2 weeks? That's impossible. I already spent 2 months just preparing materials for my current topic. I'm doomed. I need to get some ideas from Mayuko right after class. La la la.
You're the niece of Mr. Zhang's sister, right? There's the one here for a part-time job.
Huh? Is that really the connection? Yes, boss.
Good. You're full of energy. But remember, we're a franchise. Your mom already gave me the heads up, so no need to call me boss. I'm the store manager here. You can call me Mr. Yu.
Okay, Viona?
Other kind of you.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Still in college, huh? First time working?
Yeah.
It's a good thing for young people to get some experience. Our work here isn't too hard. It's a good fit for you. Let me explain your job and the things you need to watch out for. Man, I'd be worried if the if were at all effective at their job. Mabu, don't be mean! Mabu!
Okay, Mr. Yu.
As you can see, this is a convenience store. You've applied for the cashier position. Usually you just need to scan the items customers bring and collect the payment. But be careful to make sure you scan all the items. Some customers might forget to scan things they picked up. If that happens, remind them to bring it up so you can scan it. Otherwise, if there's any loss due to your mistake, we'll deduct it from your pay. Fuck. Oh hey, we got some pay! We actually got money. We got plus 500. Nice. Also, never get into conflicts with customers. If you're unsure about anything, feel free to ask me. That's pretty much it. Got it?
Got it, Mr. Yu.
Yeah, most of the time nothing really happens. It just gets a bit boring. By the way, I almost forgot to mention, even though you're part-time workers here, once you set your schedule, you'll need to stick to it every week. For example, if you're working on Saturdays during the day, you need to come in every Saturday for 4 weeks straight. Jesus Christ. This is to help us with scheduling for the rest of the team. You get paid every day, and if you never miss a shift for 4 weeks straight, there's a bonus on top. You can do this.
La la la, la la la, la. Hello, good evening, everyone. Crimson Dragon Princess official.
Why did I switch voices?
She gets live tonight. What kind of content do you guys like?
Yo, new VTuber, good evening. What are you good at? Oh, we're on the same wavelength, let's go.
I really like singing. Want to hear me out? Oh, we got 2 captains, nice. We got some income. You don't want to listen? Where are the people today?
Do I not count as people?
Oh, sorry, of course you're people. Everybody starts with nobody. I'll be around, though. Nice. Thanks for your support, and you'll be my first listener.
Didn't we have people at debut?
Do you know the band named Firefly? I really loved their song when I was a kid. I'll start with their song called Sprouting.
in this busy street. Oh wait.
I'll let the music play. This sounds like the Winx Club intro.
Her model is so cute.
I know, right?
Also, the music in this game is just rocks. This is secretly just an album drop disguised as a VTuber game, but I'm all here for it.
A new Utaite streamer?
If you don't know the term Utaite, it's typically used in the, what you call it, Vocaloid community. It's someone who covers Vocaloid songs, though it can also, obviously in this instance, it counts as well for people who just cover songs in general. It's like Armalee, say Armalee / Monarch, how she covers songs. She technically counts as an Utaite. Well, she is an Utaite, but the term is just more Japanese. Cover singer. Utaite is cover singer. There you go. Got a great voice streamer. It's nice.
Hey! This is a song I listened back to when I was in high school. Whenever I feel like giving up, this song always motivates me to keep going.
Oh, it's on automatic play, that's why it's keep going.
It's Eli! Hello, hello! Thanks for getting...
Oh, Nat's got money, realism ruined. Rude. How Vutaite? Did I just hear you mention Winx Club? Yes, you did. Winx Club, them their Italian cartoons. Yeah, it is.
I feel it's been a while since I sang Unread. I like that too. Right? I really love the lead singer of Fireflies. I like that too, right? Thank you for your super chat, my snack. This song I listened to back when I was in school. Whenever I feel like giving up, the song always motivated me to keep going. Same here. I know, right? I see you're also a man of culture. I still have her songs saved on my phone, and I still listen to them. Sad they disbanded, really sad. Yeah, their songs inspired so many of us to overcome hardships, but it's a tragic irony that they couldn't find a way to overcome their own. Remember to follow me, my snacks. I'll be streaming at the same time.
Great stream followed.
Close the treasure trove. A song for my new captain. Here we go. Weekly settlement. Gift income, 456. Monthly settlement. Captain income, monthly settlement.
So captain income goes in the monthly settlement. It is just memberships. Though, at the same time, unless you donate to me on my Ko-fi, technically this bit would also be part of monthly settlement if we were going by YouTube standards. I don't know how it works on Bilibili. Platform cut, stream income minus 50%, part-time job, convenience store 500. So we earned 723 this week. Nice. Stream follower increase, 508 followers, yay! Weekly captain increase, +2, max stamina +1, chat +1, vocal +13, and skill +1. Someone sent me a super chat. I should share the joy with Mayuko. Also, about the thesis, I should probably talk to her. She always has a lot of ideas. Eee. Mayuko! How was your debut stream? You're singing better than ever now. I'm so moved. Those music studios really can't see how talented you are. There's something more important. There's something I need your help with. Oh my god, our profile picture changed to our model. Nice. My thesis hit a snag. The newly discovered room temperature. Fuck, just let it run. Just let it run. Is there a way to stop it from auto scrolling? Just to keep going. There we go. My thesis hit a snag. The newly discovered room temperature superconducting material is directly in conflict with my thesis topic. There's no way I'll be able to rewrite it with a new topic in time. The news is everywhere right now, but you're not the only one getting affected. It's the physics and material science departments that are really in trouble. What should I do? It's a special case. We've met this before. Most professors are usually pretty lenient in these cases. You can team up with others in the same boat and work together on the thesis. But I guess the physics students have probably already started teaming up. Let me ask. I used to be in the student union, and even though I've graduated, I still have some connections.
Thank you so much, Miko. You're literally my lifesaver. By the way, how was your debut stream? It's fine, I think. But it feels like hardly anybody is sending me messages, but hardly anyone is sending money in my streams. Let's see. 1 second, guys. I need to move this over. 1 sec. My screen's going, so I'm just gonna have to move everything off from there. Let me get rid of that. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Sorry, it's like FNAF where the thing just kind of goes away after some time. Get that there, and then actually just minimize that. Then make that full screen, and then get Rio back in front, and we can keep playing. I actually used to watch Wings Club during a time where I thought I was a bit more stereotypical and thought I shouldn't, but I did quite enjoy it. It's a good thing. You should enjoy what you enjoy. What's happening to your stream screen? It's the, I told you guys, right, one of my monitors, it blacks out after a certain amount of time of using it, around just under 2 hours. So while I can use it at the beginning of stream, once it starts heating up, then it, then I can't use it anymore. Luckily, this, Vtuber Life, it's one of the ones where you can't expand it to go over the full screen regardless. But that means that I can at least, if I move chat over onto the same screen as I'm playing it, I can just put it in front of Streamlabs, and then I can read chat while also playing the game, which I probably should have done to begin with. But whatever, we're here. But yeah, so on top of my laptop, my monitor is a bitch, but at least the laptop's working, yeah. And I didn't have to pay for replacement parts, so I just had to pay for the checkup. Yay. Read it on your phone now? My phone is on 12%. I have it on my phone anyway regardless, just so I can like monitor it from a viewer side, because there's only so much I can see from like the streamer side. But it's also, my phone is just tinier and it requires me to stare down. Is she really using her YouTuber profile pic while DMing her friends? Brave. This is also her model mama, or at least her model design mama, so she's the one who told her to become a VTuber, so in the very least there's that. I don't know if this is gonna apply to everyone, like when she's texting her mom, but it's there. Let's go the I just want to make this look big thing. It's alright, I guess, but it feels like hardly anyone is sending messages. It's only the beginning of your streaming career. Fewer audiences means fewer messages in the chat, and with singing, it's hard for fans to join the conversation. If you're just singing, even your most dedicated fucking... Okay, if there's one complaint I have about... this game, is the fact that it just auto-scrolls while you're trying to read shit. Like, even if I was a casual player, I think I would have trouble keeping up with just reading things. Like, not even reading them out loud, just reading them generally. If you're just singing, even your most dedicated fans can end up turning into lurkers, just there for the music. You're straining your voice and not interacting with your fans, and that makes it hard to keep going in the long run. What should I do then? Why don't you try chatting instead? Prepare some topics and talk with your fans. Interacting with fans more helps... She's also my manager, apparently! Interacting with fans more helps them form an emotional bond with you, making them more likely to stick around and spend money on your streams. Of course, I'm not saying you should stop singing. It's your talent after all. You can rotate between singing and chatting in your stream schedule. Mayuko's really impressive. By the way, how have you been lately? Did that old man bother you? Old man? You know, the guy your dad set you up with last week? Oh, do you mean Mr. Chen? Don't bring it up. My dad insisted on me having a meal with him. But it turns out he really does have some solid skills in hydraulic engineering. He was involved in the 2233 project, a pretty fucking hell. Let me just go. He was involved in the 2233 project, a pretty big national project. Mr. Chen? Yeah, he's an engineer. Last time you called him an old geezer. I got confused. My dad has several higher-ups, but he's not that old man, but the chief engineer for a company's project. Though he does look older, I think he's only in his 30s. Like him or not, but in his field, he's actually quite skilled. I guess it's not really polite to call him that in the background. Hey, you don't change the subject!
You caught me. I was just being a little nosy.
Should I alternate between chatting and singing? Give it a try? Then what should I talk about? I'm not really good at coming up with topics. You could check out this week's trending topics, which might spark some ideas. Got it. I'll check it out.
That seems the end of that conversation. Oh, what the fuck, we got 3 more messages.
Feature unlocked, new highlights. You can get some talk show inspiration by checking this week's hot topics. This will trigger more events. New schedule, stream, just chatting.
Should I do more just chatting streams, guys? Like, okay, this isn't just because she said about viewership here, I swear. But I've been wondering about maybe doing some more just chatting streams. Because stuff will come up in chat and we don't, because I'm trying to focus on the game, we won't really get the time to talk about it. Oh, hi Kifa! This is VTuberception. I'm a VTuber playing a game about becoming a VTuber. Gonna assume you've been well and nice. You are pretty happy. Yeah, maybe I should try it sometime. New schedule, rest, read manga! My next just chatting stream is just gonna be about manga, guys. Or I do, either or. Unlock phone. News, we can read the news. Another persona bubble burst Julia Yalan's person inside is an adult. Forget the person inside, we better focus on visual characters. As we all know, the vast majority of VTubers have their unique personas, ranging from gods who are over 8,000-year-olds to characters whose lifespan is only a few years, with their death coinciding with the end of their streaming. The purpose of having these personas is to stand out and be recognizable among thousands of other VTubers. Very true. However, this is just the virtual image's persona. There's another type, which is the persona of the person inside. Oh shit. Designing a good persona is undoubtedly a powerful tool for gaining subscribers, and Julia Lan is well versed in this art. Her persona was that of a high schooler JK in Japan, becoming a virtual streamer to earn money for her tuition. She had mentioned her high school life in Japan more than once during her live streams. Thanks to this persona, she gained countless subscribers in just a few months. However, this lie was recently exposed. She was neither a high school student nor in Japan. Currently, Julia Lan has entered a hiatus and suspended her streaming career. Yeah, some people will get really mad if you're not who you say you are online. Yeah. Yeah, we just chatting screen, hell yeah. Fully P2W's anime is another failure. The 4th generation of P2W anime girl stopped streaming. Fully funded by the father company CMN. Sorry, I don't know why my throat's killing me. Luckily, I actually prepared a water-based drink today instead of just matcha, so that's fun. Yeah, I've been trying to get some relaxation and all, hopefully getting a new job soon. Hooray! Fully funded by the father company CMN, PTW Girl was a lone boat sailing against the current era of VJ, or JV, short for hope you guys, I don't know if it's globally, but VJ Day for the UK was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So hope you guys observed your silence. I know shit happens and not everybody appreciates like what happened during you know what. I don't want to say it in case YouTube bonks me for some reason, but yeah, I hope you at least appreciated the common folk who laid down their lives. If you know were in the UK, if it wasn't globally. Short for Japanese VTuber, VTuber culture first gained popularity in Japan and remains the most dominant VTuber scene today. Sorry, my nose is really stuffy for some reason. I did have Indian food for dinner, but it wasn't like spicy, so I can't be like, oh, it's making my nose run. It's just, After undergoing 4 changes of the person behind the character, she survived through the most turbulent times, but became stranded once the storm subsided. We hope to see her set sail again, no matter how much time has passed. I'm assuming this is a Kizuna Eye reference. Hey! room temperature superconductor could be the greatest could this be the greatest discovery of the 21st century? Recently, a team from South Korea claimed to have discovered the first room temperature superconductor, LK99. They have also made their related paper public. Currently, all laboratories with necessary resources around the world are attempting to replicate the experiment. Several labs that attempted to recreate LK99 based on the paper found that the material exhibited the magnetic properties of typical superconductors at room temperature. However, there has not yet been sufficient data to verify its electrical resistance. Meanwhile, stocks related to superconductors and associated concepts have already hit their daily limit in prices. I feel like looking up all the doom and gloom of the VTuber industry's inner working would be detrimental to the mental health of an upcoming VTuber and might foster undue cynicism. No, it's VJ. One sec. If you don't know what VJ Day is, it's... I'm just gonna look up the definition of it, because I know I'm just gonna end up stumbling over my words. Ah! Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... This is just for, things, but yeah, it's Victory over Japan Day. So, obviously, technically during World War II, we beat, we beat Germany first, but then Japan sort of was in the war for a little bit longer. This is to signify, like, the true end of World War II. Yeah, this is Victory over Japan Day. It was what brought the war to a full end. That's just what, that's the very brief synopsis Google gave me. Legit be like that. Someone tells me a word and I can't, but I know what it means. It'd be like that. You should do a history of English stream. I could bring out my old history books. Those would be really old though. It'd be, well, I don't know how they teach history these. That makes me sound really old. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see it. How about just chatting? Close. Schedule. Let's do a just chatting stream. A singing just chatting stream, singing stream, read manga. Let's see, what else is there? Vocal lesson. Yeah, singing, just chatting. Listen to music. So have like a chill bit, and then let's have the vocal lesson as well. And back. Schedule for the week, and we're gonna save over the old save file. And let's start the new week. Oh hey, Vivi, right? Mayuko told me about your situation. You know the temperature superconductor news, right? Many science students' theses have been ruined. Our supervisors suggested a larger collaborative project. Everyone will contribute. I'm from a different major. Is that okay? But I'm in water resources engineering. Is that okay? Have you talked to your supervisor? I did, and he said interdepartmental collaboration is fine as long as it's related to my major. Great. You can talk to your supervisor about starting a project on new hydraulic press materials. Compile the essential data and background info to share with the materials team. They can experiment with different materials and record the results in hopes of a breakthrough, while I coordinate and write most of the thesis. Why do you help me? I'm from a different... This one's moving by itself. Different major. Is that okay? Grandma, I'm not a grandma. I'm not a grandma. I just don't know how much has changed recently, and to be fair, it probably hasn't with fucking Ofsted and shit. With like the marking board, or like the whatever the fucking the name of the board is for teaching students, but I mean, I'll be real with you. we don't really go through the entire history of England in history classes. We mainly just talk about prominent, like, fucking people. Like, I remember we studied the Tudors, for example. So I can tell you, that's why I knew, like, the fact about Elizabeth the First being more bloody than Bloody Mary. But yeah, I could tell you, like, I have a bunch of notes on that, or like I have notes on the history of medicine. And the thing is, in history as well, in the UK, we don't focus solely on English history. It's not like in America where you have American history specific classes. A lot of what we study is general world history, for instance, with World War II or with the Cold War. So it's not like I can just whip out everything about England, I'm afraid. Imagine if a schedule count couldn't be net. Listen, okay? I'm still doing stuff, okay? Don't get at me. Don't get on my ass. That's ever having one again.
Thank you so much, you're a lifesaver. Your kindness is something I'll never forget. You really saved me from a world of hurt.
Don't mention it. We all help each other out. Honestly, if it weren't for Mayuko, I wouldn't have even known someone from the Hydro Parasite was in trouble.
By the way, how do you know Mayuko?
Before she graduated, she was the star of the student union. Everyone knew her. I remember the days we waited for schedules. You guys want my really shitty MS Paint schedules again? Do you really want that?
Still so confused on why the person who made the schedule removed access for you. I am as well. The only reason I can see why they may have removed access from the schedule is because, okay, when I first got access to the schedule, there were different color variations of the schedule. So basically, I paid for access to the blue. If you look at the very first time I used that schedule format, if you've been watching me use that schedule for a while, you'll notice that the color is changed over time. That's because originally, when I first got access to the schedule, if you bought access to one color of the schedule, all of them were in the same, like, canvas group thing, so you would have access to all the different colors, so it wouldn't really affect me too much. Most people were there for different color schedules. Like, there was someone who was constantly on the purple one, and I had access to the blue one. Not many people used the blue one, but sometimes I would just have to, like, delete their shit and then put my shit over it. But then, one day they changed it so it was only the blue one now. And that was like, fair enough, whatever. I'll just continue what I was doing before, because it wasn't like I needed the other schedules anyway. I'll just put my shit on there. If someone else puts their shit on there, delete, put my stuff on, whatever. But then one day I log on, and this is when the first color change happened, is because someone went on there, and they changed the schedule to purple for some reason. I don't know whether they were someone who accidentally paid for access to the blue one and wanted the purple one, so they changed it purple for themselves, or if they changed their mind about having the blue one and then changed it to the purple one. But that's what they did. I don't know. That's what happened there. And so then I changed it to I tried to change it back to the original blue, but yeah, I just didn't. I couldn't find the original, like, color thing. I tried my best to reference the images provided in, like, the Etsy, like, shop thing, whatever you call it. But I couldn't get it back perfect, so that's when I started messing around with the colors myself, and at one point it was, like, blue and orange, blue and yellowish, but then I was like, okay, this looks kind of ugly, I'm gonna change it back to like a blue combination, but I'm gonna use colors from my own color scheme just to make things easier for myself. And so I continued on like that, but then very recently, about like a month or so ago, someone else started using it, and not only did they delete my stuff, they started changing different aspects of the schedule. They got rid of, like, the background thing, the shadow background thing. I had to remake the background myself, and then they started, like, getting rid of stuff here, there, everywhere. And what really annoyed me was, because I didn't want to have to keep dealing with the hassle of me recreating stuff and then them deleting it, recreating, deleting every single time, I just copied it. I made a second version of it just so I could do my own shit on it. But then, like, every other week or so,
it was either the original creator of the schedule or the person who was the other person who had access to the blue schedule, but someone kept deleting it every other week. So it got to the point where basically I saved a version of I had to like literally save it as like a PNG or like a JPEG, and then like a version of it without my without my character on it, but with like some details that I knew I wouldn't change on it. So I did that. But because of that meant that occasionally I would have to steal assets from the person above me to like, if I was like doing a different variation, like if I was streaming on a Monday instead of a Tuesday, I would have to use the assets from the other I would have to go and take the assets from the other person, then put them over my thing to like properly, like, so the schedule wasn't stupid looking, if that makes sense. But then unfortunately, because I lost access to the schedule, obviously, and the only reason I can really see why I lost access to it, which I assume everybody did, the only reason I can see that is because it was edited so much by others, and I'm not going to like deny it myself because I obviously just said that I did it. Even if it was only to fix what others had done, I still was complicit in editing to some degree. Because of that, I think that's why why access was revoked. And again, I couldn't reach out to the person. I tried. I think I did. Yeah, I did send them a message over Etsy, I'm pretty sure. But I couldn't get that, and I had no way to message them over Canva. Oh fucking hell! Sorry, I just saw a spider. Fuck. Oh, you bitch! Get away from my posters. Oh fuck! Where did it go? It's actually disappeared. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! It was only the size of my thumb, but fuck. Like Canva? Yeah, it was Canva. Yeah, it was Canva. W Spider, not W Spider. Yeah, it was kind of like, it was a mess that was waiting for something. It was gonna implode at some point. That's why I'm like hesitant to buy another one off Etsy, because obviously a lot of them are Canva links, and I don't want to fucking like mess around with that shit. I don't want it to risk it happening again. Like for my community to get used to that schedule and then it to all fucking implode. That's why I'm just waiting for like a personalized one that I can just use for myself. But we'll see what happens. Spied her, you barely know her, but she's cute. 2 weeks of 5 prayers, I got you, bro. You might want to talk to Sari first, because she mentioned something about maybe making one for me. I don't want you guys to both make one and then shit out, and then I've got like 2 and I don't know, I don't want to be forced to pick. Because you're both gonna make amazing things, but yeah. Thank you, KB, for like offering. Thank you so much. You're gonna have to, how about 10 prayers, KB? Everyone pray for chat for KB, but sorry, I went on a rant. I should have, I need to get focused back on the game. She's smart, capable, and so understanding that every event she left a trail of smitten underclassmen. Out of the 4 of us in our dorm, 3 secretly had crushes on her, and one even called her mom. I'm from a different major, is that okay? Oh, don't think it's meant to be there. Well, I haven't really heard her mention that. So, are you really one of her close friends? Anyway, I gotta run, class starts soon. You should talk to your supervisor about that new research project and let me know what he says. Well, if you get any updates, just send them to Miyuko. She'll pass them on to me. I'm from a different major. Hey, don't you leave me your contact info? That would make things a lot easier. Finally, I have an excuse to chat with Miyuko. Don't mess it up for me. Even though Miyuko's graduated, her legend still lives on all over campus. Hello, everyone! Your Crimson Dragon Princess is here. Everyone who watches Vivi's stream today will be blessed. We got 4 captains now, yay! Because Vivi is the Crimson Dragon Princess who brings everyone good luck. Come back to them, come back to them now. Come back to who? When did you add that to your backstory? Man, you guys are too serious about self-promos. Haven't you watched so many videos that have scammy phrases like this video and you'll have a girlfriend, 3 subs and you'll be rich? Hey guys, if someone gives me 3 subs right now, gives me 3 memberships right now, everyone in chat will become rich. It's just an intro. Next topic. Thank you for the $10, Babu. Power to the P, god damn it. No, I'm gonna join the Wasp army, that's right. Oh shit. It's been all over in the news. Snacks, what do you think? First, I'm not any individual whose work is related to a superconductor, and I don't know what to say about things like superconductors. Nonetheless, I said it at first, so I'm not any fields that relate to superconductor. You're repeating yourself, dude. First, Jesus fucking Christ, that was massive. Your MS Paint schedule so fire. Okay, fine, I'll make one. He basically just said, I don't know. Why do you need so much words? Do you get that sci-fi vibe? It's gonna really revolutionize so many fields. Usually I only see that kind of term in fictions. Now it's in our real life. Does this mean our life is getting closer to the sci-fi world? Oh, hey, super chat for 30. For anything, it just did destroy so many people's capstone thesis. I asked for the impact of the fan support. Actually, Vivi's thesis is screwed too. Let's get a bit personal. About that, Vivi's thesis is also doomed. The timing was so lame. It just had to happen right before I'm about to finish my manuscript. I'm also a physics major. Luckily, I'm not studying that field. So I'm the only unlucky one here. She gave you guys the prayers, goddammit. But I guess that's still something to be cherished. After all, I'm witnessing a technological singularity in my lifetime. Isn't that wonderful? Even if it were the real deal, it would still take 20 or 30 years to see any real-life usages. It's still a long way to go. I just figured out how to make a room temperature superconductor. Huh? What do you mean? Thanks for your super chat. I suppose you want to share with us how you do see it? You just lower the room temperature to minus 250 degrees Celsius. Yeah, you just lowered the entire channel's temperature down too. Is that it? I thought you had more. Why is her boob so bouncy? How did the physics break with a room temperature superconductor? Because it... How did the physicists break up with our room temperature superconductor? Because it showed no resistance to anyone else. I'm signing off now. Your princess needs to work on her thesis. Close the treasure trove. This reference is a bust. La la la. Fun fact. Okay. I never released my thesis publicly, so this probably won't come back to bite me in the ass. But for my thesis, to not give away what I was studying, I actually used YouTube statistics in my thesis. I didn't use channel statistics because I wasn't actually, I don't know, it wasn't relevant to my actual thesis, my channel itself. Plus also, I don't really think my channel properly existed. I mean, I had my channel, but it was like, it didn't have, what'd you call it? It didn't have content on it at the time. My channel's old, man. But, what's that? Yeah, I was using a bunch of YouTube statistics for my thesis. And my professor was like, are you sure this is a valid source? You might get points deducted if it isn't a valid source. And I was like, I don't fucking know, it's the YouTube people, they made the fucking site. What grade did you get? I graduated with a 2-1. I didn't get first honors, but I got the one below it. Like, and my total grade was a 2-1. Your professor was trying to warn you. Yeah, I mean, I know she was, but I was like, I don't have any other fucking sources I can work with for this shit. Which on my thesis, I just picked up the latest issue of Weekly Youngster Dump.
I haven't read it since my second year of high school. College and stress made me forget about this manga magazine. You was not trying to listen. No, I was not. But today I spotted it at a convenience store and got hit with a wave of nostalgia, so I bought it. I was already up to episode 6403. Everyone's hustling in their own field. To be fair, it wasn't a major part of my thesis anyway, but like... I still wanted to include it because it was somewhat relevant, and also I just like YouTube, so Is the Great Detective Pilmo still running? I don't see it in the table of contents. Maybe it's finally wrapped up. I always thought it would update forever. And what's this? A new series? The protagonist is a guy in a midlife crisis, a total underachiever. His company's doing terribly and he's facing layoffs. His wife, trying to show off at a reunion, splurged on a designer bag without warning him. His son, about to advance in school, spent a fortune on tutoring only to have his teacher call him out for skipping classes. His 70-something dad, whose brain isn't what it used to be, keeps sipping female that stream is thousands, while his wife nags him to come home and threatens divorce. Oh, Jesus. Then, while he's busy comforting his mum with texts, he's crossing the street and gets hit by a truck, flying hundreds of feet. Jesus fucking Christ. Your professor was warning you not to become a VTuber. She could see the future. She was like, this is not the path for you, young one. Is he about to die? But then he smiles. You won't die. This other world needs you. Don't save me, please. Medical bills will bankrupt me. And I've still got a 23-year mortgage. If you care just to leave my browser history. He finally opens his eyes in terror to see a white-clad angel. Not a doctor, but a real angel with wings. Not a thesis, but I want you SpongeBob as an example in a college presentation. Nice. Poor soul. I am the reincarnation goddess. You're being sent to another world to help a hero defeat the Demon King. And I'll grant you a powerful skill to make you truly unique. A ticket to a perfect life. Hooray! My new life will be smooth sailing. No, you won't. Because the manga's title is Transported to Another World, 2 week, expelled from the hero's party, forced to be a traveling merchant, scammed out of money and only surviving by stealing saddles. What the fuck? This manga feels so real. Could it be the artist's own life? Crunching on my thesis. I really need to learn the fundamentals. The materials for my new thesis are finally organized. I need to email them to my research team later. Why did we choose this spot? Isn't it exciting? Sneaking around in our classroom is thrilling. Come on, don't do that. You'll get caught. Take your hand away. I can't wait any longer. Give me a kiss. No. Wait, this is a classroom, isn't it? Someone behind me seems to be up to something weird. Hold on. I'm the only girl in this class. Yowie? Yowie in my VTuber game? Average Isekai graph. I think I've heard of that one before. MJ, hi. You should read I Sold My Life for 10,000 yen. Oh, so check it out. I'm gonna just peek. If we can't get Yuri, we're getting the Yaoi. Just a quick peek. Turns out there's an idiot secretly listening to audiobooks. He thought his headphones were on, but they must have come loose and switched to speaker mode. And he's cranking the volume higher. If I don't stop him, everyone will hear, and he'll be mortified. It will be nice, remind him now. I rap on the desk at the back. Hey, buddy, keep it down. Your phone's on speaker. He pulls off his headphones, instantly realizing what was going on. Then quickly turns off his phone, mumbles a quick thanks, and bolts out of the classroom without looking back. Oh, that poor boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. I would be... Oh, God. This happened to me once when I was in class as well. We were in the middle of... This wasn't an important test. This was more of like a mock test. I didn't realize... For some reason, my iTunes music had started playing. Yes, I use iTunes music. Don't at me. Well, to be fair, I don't use it anymore because it's just cheaper to use YouTube. But, like, not even YouTube music, just straight up YouTube. I didn't realize that my iTunes had connected. And my music was, like, starting playing. But I didn't realize at first because it was on such a low volume. I just heard music. But I thought... because it was such a low volume, I thought it was in my head. But then I realized, wait a fucking second,
That's my walking playlist. What the fuck is going on? And I just discreetly, the best I can, I look in my pocket and I'm like, oh shit. And I have to just like awkwardly, while trying to look like I'm still writing on my test, I have to shove my hand down my pocket in my phone and just like do my best to like, without looking, turn off my music. And it's like, I thought I did it, but then I must have bumped something in my pocket because I had a few other things in my pocket at the time, and it started playing again. And I had to like actually go onto iTunes and swipe off iTunes, all while still doing my best to make sure nobody noticed. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. you use iTunes. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, Apple Music is new, so I'm Apple Music is new, so I'm allowed to make fun of it. Oh my, imagine if they thought you were cheating. That was my main concern. I thought they were gonna think I was cheating if they saw me trying to use my phone. I was gonna have to awkwardly explain, like, no, my iTunes activated. iTunes is not awful. That's how I got Amelie's soundtracks. Suddenly, the students around and burst into laughter. The professor pounds the desk, calling for silence. What a day. Good thing I have music with me. Work, work. Work, work, Angelica. Work, work, Eliza and Peggy. All my stress is building up, Jesus Christ. You seem to prefer this format. Any good songs on the Billboard this week? I really need to learn the fundamentals. Oh, this ad's both takes away both stamina and adds stress. Oh shit. And also takes away money. But I'm not surprised. Gift income 183, monthly settlement minus 92, so we got 300 from the part-time, so that's we're dipping a bit into finances now, but hopefully we'll, if we keep things up, we can get into the finance. I thought I could finally start my streaming life, but there are still so many things in the real world. My iPhone, let's see, have we got any text from anyone? We have Miyuko. Here we go. You said you're not good at chatting? That sounds pretty impressive. You got to clip this episode into a video. What video? Editing. Clip the fun parts from your streams and upload them as a video. Streaming alone wouldn't help you grow your fans quickly. You need to edit videos to increase your exposure, so more people will check out your streams. Don't fucking remind me, Miyuko. Oh, I really need to get on making clips of the channel. I'm happy she didn't accidentally bring a disc player to school. Nah. I never actually had a disc player. I only ever really used, like, what you call it? I had, like, obviously, I had a CD player, but that was obviously too massive to get into, like, my thing in my bag. Well, if you see how many books, okay, so there's a thing, the reason why you'll see, like, UK kids in, like, TV shows and dramas, the reason why they have such big fucking bags is because lockers aren't really a thing in the UK. Most schools will have lockers to buy, like, if you pay, like, a certain amount of money, at least this was how it was when I was in school, you can pay a certain amount of money to hire a locker either for a term or for the year, but 9 times out of 10 people just see it as a waste of money, so they don't do that. And typically those lockers, they're not like the big long ones you see in America. They're the size of a mini fridge, if that. Even like half a mini fridge, I'll say. The size of like half a mini fridge, so you can barely get a single bag in there, let alone any books or anything. So that means you have to carry around your school books for the day, the entire day. And like some schools will require you to leave your books in classes, but how my school was, and a majority of schools in the UK, you have to take the books home with you, so you have to lug all those books alongside any, like, not only just your writing books, but if you have calculators and obviously pens and pencils and all that shit, if you have, if you have to bring a certain reference book, you have to carry that around. If you had an art book, you were fucked, because that meant you had to get a second bag to carry that around. And obviously if you had PE, you were fucked, because that meant you had to carry around your PE bag. It sucked. Now, some of our schools have no look. Exactly. Summer schools just didn't have lockers to begin with. I was the king of sneaking items I wasn't supposed to bring into school, goddamn. It's just her manager and friend of Vtuber Mama. Make some effing clips, Nat. But yeah, I couldn't bring, even with my massive fucking UK bag, I couldn't, UK school bag, I couldn't bring in a CD player if I tried. And everything else I really owned was quite small that played music, so it wasn't anything bad. I brought an entire PS4 once, Jesus Christ. The only, like, thing I shouldn't have brought into school, that I remember I brought into school one time, was, like, my DS. For some reason, I put it in my school bag instead of, like, whatever the fuck I was meant to put it into. So I went into school, and I was rummaging around my stuff, trying to get, like, a book out. I was like, what the fuck is my DS doing in here? What the fuck is this doing here? I mean, to be fair, I could have just pawned it off as being part of, like, I think there were a couple clubs in my school that, like, would occasionally bring in gaming stuff, so I could have pretended I was in one of those clubs, but I just was like, nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want my DS confiscated. Why? Is that important? Of course, you're just starting out. Even if you stream for hours, you might only get a handful of viewers. But with videos, they can be viewed 24/7. If one of your videos goes viral, you can get a huge number of followers in a short time. More followers means oh, fucking hell. Oh, I've lost it. Oh my fucking god, there's a fucking book on shit. More followers means a larger fan base during streaming, and you'll make more money. That's what we call a virtuous cycle. But if you don't even edit your content, the loop never starts. I understand, but it's beyond my power. How about checking out this book? Wow, Miyuko, you really know everything. I brought my 3DS to school, my Switch, multiple chapters of manga. Most of them I've been using class once or two. I brought manga into school because I used to have a group, well, not really, okay. I was the not cool enough to date, but cool enough to ask advice to date her friends from friend for dudes. Like, I would have guys come up to me and be like, hey, I have a crush on your friend, do you think she'd be interested in me? And, or if it's like, oh, I have a crush on this girl, do you have any advice since you're a girl? And I'd be like, oh yeah, just do this, do that, talk to her about this. If she doesn't do this, then if she does this, then she's not interested in you. Fucking hell, what's up with my nose tonight? But yeah. Because of that, the people I also, that also meant I ended up being part of, like, for some reason, this also meant that I ended up being part of a manga swapping network. Don't ask how that correlated, but it did. Not giving out love advice, bro was playing Cupid. I learned it all from fucking romance novels, and somehow, sometimes that shit worked. I just learned the reason why the US doesn't use the metric system is partially because British privateers attacked a ship going to the American colonies that had metric examples for Jefferson. Also, hello, Mr. Red Hat. Hi, Skippy. I should have brought my PC to school. I don't know how you manage that, but good luck. No, count on me. You have to grow up and learn it yourself. Remember, to interact with your longtime fans, being a close friend to them outside of streams is also key to building a strong connection. Jesus fucking Christ, this game is promoting parasocialism. I see now. No wonder I always felt like something was missing. Got it, thanks. So what should I do? Go to bed right after streaming. Huh? Really? Of course not! You think you're a sleeping beauty? You need to put some effort into interacting with your fans after stream. Spend some time on the fans club and see what they're talking about. Okay, can you stop being so harsh on me? By the way, how's your date, Mayuko? Mr. Chen is actually quite nice and thoughtful. Why are you asking it? I didn't say Mr. Chen, you give yourself away. You sly woman. Come on, spill it. What's Adrian with him? He's thoughtful, you said? We're still not in a relationship, though. We just went to see a movie last week. I cried and messed up my makeup, and he handed me a tissue. A boy should always carry a tissue around. Plus, he could read the mood. That's why I thought he was pretty thoughtful. I can't help but want to comment. A boy? Didn't you say he was in his 30s? Like, middle-aged?
That was a slip of the tongue. Yeah, he's a bit older, but he has a pretty younger mindset. I don't know, it just happens. We're still in a relationship, though. I didn't ask. Why'd you keep bringing this up? Are you really interested in him? Shut up! Even if I end up alone forever or jump off the balcony right now, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not going to marry some random guy my dad picks for me. I have my own dreams. Okay, seems to be the end of that conversation. Kino, that sounds awfully familiar. I remember she's like an expert jester. I'm not sure if I have the chance to know her. A tube freak is referred as someone who watches VTubers on YouTube non-stop within the Chinese community. Used to be derogatory, but nowadays it's used as a self-deprecating joke among fans. I think I have an additional problem. Just one day without Kino's stream and I'm already reaching for more. She's just that good. Oh my god, this girl reference! Oh, another tube freak. You mean the cat girl? She's pretty funny. Still worse than Cora. Jesus fucking Christ. Is it just me, or does Sess and Ali's Yuri bait? I don't think I need to explain Yuri baiting. Feels so fake and makes everything awkward. It's just so over the top that they're both straight. Sess x Ali ship is real. Sess x Ali ship is real. Sess x Ali ship is real. Somewhat, but the bathroom ambush scene was really good. Lol. Just take it in, man. Who cares if it's real or not? Exactly. Accept Yuri for what it is. Do never deny the Yuri. Oh hey, it's the cat girl chick. Hey, someone's doing the mommy meme, lol. Which mommy? LMAO, it's Kino. Is she gonna be a headless VTuber from now on? Kek. Oh, you mean that mommy? It's like half of the VTubers are doing clowny stuff now, lol. Mommy? Is that Kino's nickname? Doesn't seem so. I'm so curious, I must see it myself. Oh hey, we're watching another VTuber stream.
Can you do that again, Kino? Oh my, which one are you referring to? You have to be more specific.
This is the worst catgirl voice in the history of catgirl voices.
That thing, the one you're most skilled at. The thing that got that got chat scared at first, that then turned into excitement. Ah-da-da! You mean that?
Is that cool? Oh fuck.
I mean, I don't do that these days. But it hurts. Please, Kano, I beg you, I really want to see it. How pathetic you DDs are right now. You could do it yourself, you know. I've demonstrated so many times and you still don't know how to do it. What a bunch of dorks. Now, boys. Are you cherry boys all rushy? That's why you still can't break your cherry, Zako Zako. You think I do that for money? Thanks for your sub. Welcome to my kitty gang. Ah-da-da! You guys want that so bad. Seems like I have to do it. Blabs with poor taste. I'll satisfy you one more time.
Oh Jesus, okay, good.
Let us split up.
Oh my god.
No. Can you give me your head? I need that for a good sleep. Huh? You boys love me so much. Make some donations and I'll consider that.
God, she's bold.
I have one head. How am I supposed to share that with so many plebs here? What's on your mind, plebs? Ah-da-da! Dumbasses with no shame.
Listen, I had to get someone else to come in to do the voice, okay?
It's Kitty Rectum Craving Guy. I know what you're gonna do with that dirty mind. But we're reproductively isolated. Let me try.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How? What if we really have a kitty baby? Will you be our daddy? I will raise our kid, even if it's a cat boy. Pathetic blabs.
Super chat. Saving minus 30 affection plus heart. Become a captain. Saving minus 138 affection plus 2 hearts. Save money. I should save money. Fuck it. I want to date the cat girl.
Welcome on board, Viona. Welcome to join the kitty gang. Meow. Viona is a VTuber too. I can tell that you're pretty from your name alone. I hope you're not in love with me already.
Well, people keep comparing you to me, so may as well love myself.
I'm such a simple woman. But so much for today. It's about time. Add me to your contacts.
Oh fuck, it went away. Let's see, heart. Here is your game progress. You can try to click the character first. Stranger. Okay, so Wooluna. That's obviously going to be the sheep girl on who's also on the thumbnail. Keno-chan, she's a variety VTuber and naturally friendly, and we got 2 hearts with her. President Rolling, that's the chick from the intro thing with the dark hair. I think is she on the fucking... no, there was another variation of the thumbnail that I was gonna do that was gonna have the black-haired girl at the beginning of, what's it, in the beginning of, that we saw at the beginning of stream on it. I'm mixed up my thumbnails. Yumi Official, that's gotta be the fox girl. Seno Takanashi, that's the witch girl, and that's all. Oh wait. Watch Keno's stream again to make Keno's affection reach friendly, at least, and complete stream clowning event 2 to continue her storyline. Okay, fair enough. What the fuck?
I can change her. Oh, I can change her models. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
No, please don't give your viewers your head. Oh my fucking god, look at that face. What is she doing? Keno, no. Keno, no, this is YouTube. Please, Keno, please. What do I have to do? What am I, Oh, I already have one heart with her, apparently. How do I fucking... What am I supposed to do? Click on her? What am I supposed to click on? How do I get rid... Okay, whatever. I don't actually know what I'm meant to do here to get rid of things. Complete that. Complete that. Complete that. I finally got rid of it. Fuck, I'm just gonna ignore it. Hey, Yololai! Hey! Wow, I wonder what agency this is referring to. After the political controversy sparked by the 4th generation members of a famous VTuber group, YOLO Live, the apology from the member involved was belated, and it lacked sincerity. The official YOLO Live account further released an ambiguous announcement. The apology posted on their official website and social media platforms in both Chinese and Japanese versions showed clear differences. The Japanese version notably downplayed the issue and was vague in its wording, which led to a massive backlash and unicycle among Chinese viewers. As a result, YOLO Live was forced to exit the Chinese market entirely. Often carried out by malicious actors using automated scripts to spam a VTuber stream and harass their fans in the chat with bigoted messages. Ah! I wonder what incident this is referring to. Oh dear. Oh dear. A Night of Miracles, the stunning transformation of Cinderella. Dancho, a diligent Japanese VTuber, has been striving tirelessly, though her efforts didn't always yield results. Got the level of sussy smug. You know, honestly, I have to respect Hito for that little thing. Do you recognize anyone? Wow, I really don't know what this is about. Not Choco, I forgot her name. It's Coco. Oh. God, oh. Whatever, we're gonna move on from him. I don't wanna somehow spark some controversy just by mentioning the incident. Just days ago, her fan count was only in tens of thousands, and she was contemplating graduation due to her grandmother's illness. At that very moment, YOLO Life's departure from the scene created a ripple effect akin to the phenomenon of a whirlpool, providing the VTuber with an abundance of opportunities. A fan of Dancho posted a thread on Reddit forum, which sparked a tidal wave of attention. Countless users from other platforms were drawn in by her curiosity and captivated by the charm of the red-haired girl. In just one night, her captains increased by 3,000, totaling over 130,000. Jesus, cementing a true miracle in the making. Nice. Shall we distinguish avatar from person inside? So this controversy also exists in Japan, or is it derived from the Japanese VTuber community?
Recently, the Japanese VTuber RE0 announced a long-term hiatus due to pregnancy and maternity leave, sparking controversy. Under the announcement post, fans referred to the person inside the avatar as Dubber-san and offered their blessings, creating a harmonious atmosphere. However, on other discussion platforms, some fans expressed confusion, believing that a VTuber's character and the person inside should be unified and exist solely in the two-dimensional world. The debate over VTuber operational approaches is increasingly diverging between the concepts of avatar and person inside separation and avatar and person inside unity, which could have significant impact on the industry. New schedule, video editing. New schedule, interacting with fans. Feature unlocked, fans club. You can pay more attention to the fans club, which will lead you to more interesting events. Apparently there's still some more stuff I can do on here. I can message someone. Oh, I can message Kendall. Right, I forgot about saying that.
A new waifu.
New waifu.
Hug, cuddle, snuggle.
Snuggle.
Are you a repeater?
Nice to meet you. I'm still a beginner. It's my pleasure to meet you.
I can teach you.
Kendall's really good at streaming, especially your ability to guide the audience. How do you make your head float like that? Actually, I feel like I hit the wall. I don't know what to stream recently. I think making your head float is quite fun.
That's not easy. You need to get good at Photoshop. You make your model and master Unity 3D. Plus you need a special camera and a few plugins too. But I could help you. It all depends on how much you're willing to pay.
Sly woman. Pay with my body, because there's no way I'm giving up my money when it's dipped so low. I don't have any money. I can pay with my body.
If you keep this up, I won't be able to control myself. Just kidding. Actually, you don't need to know Actually, you don't need to know anything. Just crop your virtual models window to show only the part from the neck up. Then open a new window and drag it so your head's the only thing visible. Piece of cake, right? Once you get the hang of it, you could do the same with other body parts.
Alright, I'll practice on my own first. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, there's still stuff coming.
Vivi, how's your clowning thing going?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's still a lot I don't understand.
Ah la la, Vivi, you're so slow. Even the newbies should have this down by now.
Don't rush. This needs careful research.
You can't go on like this. Let me give you a little push. Take this.
Let me try. Thanks, Kano-chan. Oh, another remote. I'll try it right now.
Go for it, darling.
Guys, I think I have a girlfriend. Is this game new? It's not new. It's a little old, I think. But use a fucking what? Oh, I can actually buy this shit. Compared to a built-in monitor camera, the facial capture effect should be significantly improved, right? Skill +5. -2 stress per week. Nice. Adds vocal. Chat +5. Fuck it. We're gonna invest. We're gonna invest. This might come back to bite me in the ass, but we're just gonna do it. Roleplay Wii dedication. Vocal +2. And chat +2. +2. +2. Why is this only +2? What the fuck? That's stupid. Let me just get this one. There we go. we've gone down basically 1,000 pounds, but we're fine. Oh, there's more stuff on my. Oh, it's the fucking. It's that fucking. I still can't figure out what I'm meant to do on that. Huh. Sorry, who knows? Digital chop fruit effects. Going to dead, I whisper. Going to dead on Uma Musume KB. Going to dead. Oh shoot, we're going. Okay, what's it? I'm gonna ooh, fuck, that's stress is high. We are gonna chill for a bit. We're gonna rest. We're gonna
We're gonna read some manga. For the first couple days, we're just gonna chill, and we're gonna de-stress. We're gonna do just chatting and singing stream. We're just gonna oh wait, actually, let's then we'll do the clowning stream as well. Then we're gonna listen to music and rest. And then we are going to actually, that's a lie. We're gonna listen to music here. We're gonna do some video editing there. Then we're gonna have a clowning stream there, and then we're gonna interact with fans here. There we go. That is schedule set. And we're gonna save for today, and that is gonna be the end of stream today, guys. Just as we set our schedule for the week, that is gonna be the end of stream. How do you guys like this? I think this is quite cute, honestly. It's quite a little it's even with like how crazy some of the topics in this are, and Kino's booba. I think this is quite a little cozy game. I might play this again next week. I quite like this. Do you think this game will have a scenario where you cannot make it to stream on time because our laptop broke and she can only use the number key? Shush. Yeah, the game is interesting. Another game that I'll at least do a part 2 of the stream. I like the stream. Yeah, next week. Oh fuck! I just realized I want to do a Super Creek pulling shit next week, but I also want to do the fucking. I want to do the pathetic ASMR next week. Once I get the art, fuck. Fuck it. I'll figure some shit out. I sure hope the game. Yeah, the game is interesting. I love the stream with Dahlia. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, I definitely want to come back to this game. This is very nice and cozy. I want to try it again next time, I don't know. Maybe this will become our new Saturday staple. Who knows? We'll see how much people like it. But yeah. So for now, I'm just gonna I'm gonna be shameless for a second, do a bit more self-promo. I know I did this earlier, but yeah, we got the monthly goals up there, 25 memberships. Will get us voice acting 101 stream, which is basically where I'll just give advice about voice acting from my perspective as not a professional, but as someone who's been doing ASMR, so mainly be on the ASMR side rather than the voice acting industry side, but I'll throw in a couple tips that I've also got from doing it for like comic dubs and whatnot on YouTube. And at 50 memberships will be Natalia ASMR, which will be a live one, same as Pathetic ASMR, which, by the way, not to kill people or anything, but Mabu will be very upset if this isn't unlocked, so I mean, we could get it. I think my favorite outcome here would be that we get to 49 and he has to suffer regardless, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, also I have commissions open now that I have my laptop back. I can finally focus on finishing commissions that I have currently. Oh boy, I'm so sorry for the people who've had their commissions delayed. But yeah, I have writing commissions where I can write scripts for you. I can write VTuber lore for you, whether that's in fanfic format, traditional novel format, or or in script format, fanfic format, or novel format. And then I can also or I can just I have something on there where if you want like your VTuber lore or anything you're writing, to be fair, I have a consultation essentially service. It's pretty cheap. If you just want someone to read through your shit, I can read through it and just give you some, whether it's you're struggling with your English, I can give you grammatical or spelling stuff. I could just fix your spelling and grammatical sides of things, or I can just give you advice on how to make certain things come off as more interesting to the reader with like my experience and stuff. But my commission is finally here, EP. I promise you I will get it out to you as soon as I can, Scenario. I'm so sorry. Or yeah, obviously I do ASMR. I do ASMR commissions, or I could also do voice acting just in general commissions.
I've done voice pack commissions before, and I've done I've done I've done ASMR obviously before, and I've done comic dub commissions before, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, other than that, now that I've promo myself enough, I really need to figure out a script for that. Jesus fucking Christ, when I have the confidence. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining the stream. I had a wonderful time, and I hope you did too, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Mwah!
Bye bye.